All right, folks, so we're getting started here with our one-shot of our Dungeons and Dragons out here at Keller Williams.
Did you change the stream name and stuff?
No, I haven't done anything. I think it says Program D&D right now. I don't know what it says.
It's fine.
It should be going... You know, I'm
Let's
pretty
just-
sure that we're
let's
streaming
just
to a
play,
Twitch
you know.
channel. At this point...
We haven't played in like 3 weeks. Let's
I
just
know.
play, you know.
At this point, it
Just, like,
doesn't matter.
nobody's watching.
It only took us, what,
We're gonna change
2 hours
everything anyway.
an hour and a half to get up. So I need to make sure I'm in the right...
It's not.
How much room have I got to move around back here? So because the people at home may want to watch
Just be
this.
careful with my cord.
I'm not going to jump on your cord.
Well, make sure.
All right, so before we get started, though, we do like to give a little bit of an introduction as to who we are, what we do, and why we do it. And today, our primary guest is Stephano with Doc Danielson.
Doc Danielson Appliance, what's the name?
Doc Danielson's Appliance and Repair.
Yeah, repair and
Maintenance.
care. I always want to say wellness and care, and I'm like, that's not it. It's repair and care.
But it is kind of wellness.
We are the wellness company, you know, so I get kind of tongue-tied on that. You know, you're marketing all over the place, but...
Well, no, and I do love that because it's not repair. It's like healthcare for your appliances.
Yeah, exactly.
And the reason why I love, and this is for you folks at home, the reason why I like Doc Danielson for my clients is because instead of getting them a home warranty where if something happens, and we don't really want something to happen, but if it happens, then it's only going to cost you $75 to fix it, as opposed to Doc Danielson's going to come out and do preventative maintenance, or basically a wellness checkup and make sure that you're okay. I mean, you're going to go to the doctor at least twice a year anyway, right?
Yep.
And you're going to go to the dentist twice a year.
For sure.
And you're going to go to the optometrist
You
at least
should
once a
be-
year, if not twice.
You
depending
should
on
be
your-
doing all of those things at least.
Well, exactly.
I'm
So
looking at you. You need to be more responsible.
You talking to who? You?
I know whoever needs to be more responsible.
You need to be more responsible.
Feeling attacked right now.
I don't know what. There's my camera.
You know,
I'm looking
so-
at you.
so
You need to be more
You
responsible.
got to go to your dentist. So why not? Why not have your dishwasher repaired? I mean, the life cycle. You take your dog to the vet.
You get your oil changed in your car. Why not get your appliances cleaned? I mean, you know,
Yeah, exactly.
you don't understand how much lint is actually hidden under and inside your wall, behind your dryer, and inside your dryer. And in January, it is in your walls.
It's in the wall.
It's in the
And
walls.
it's very likely that it could burn. You know, it's and it would be a tragedy.
How many
But
house fires a year attributed to the dryer?
it's like around 15,000 or something, or 30,000. I forget. It's a lot. It's a lot of houses.
More than 2, which is a concerning amount.
Yes.
Okay. Anyway.
I don't know if you can tell. I don't know any of this.
Well, you should be paying attention. This is
I
one
do
of our
pay
vendors.
attention. I just sleep between these
This
recordings.
is one of our vendors. You should know this.
Yeah,
stuff.
you should know. I should know my business, man.
I learned his business name today. I'm gonna be honest.
It's fine. It's for the one streamer, for the 1 minute viewer out there. Yeah. So Doc Danielson, get your maintenance done. January is the dryer fire month. I mean, it's the most dryer fires happen in January. So get that done. Really. For me to
Why is that? That's weird. Why January?
probably
New
because
Year's
it's dry
resolutions?
for the winter.
And I guess people are like cleaning more because
And then
messy
well,
eaters are partying and all
it's
that
like
shit.
it's dry from the winter, and then it starts getting a little bit warmer. You know, just enough for. I don't know, I'm making it up. I don't know.
Well, it's kind of like
we ask the hard
gym
questions.
memberships go up like crazy at the first of the year.
Well, yeah, but we know why that is.
It's
I don't know why the
people
most
are
dryer
failures.
fires. I mean, it's not a huge.
No, is that when the most
it's-
dryer fires are?
It is
yeah,
the
that's
most
what he
dryer
said.
fires.
Then yeah, it would have to do with it's
It's like 2% more than any other month. Like every other month is like 10%, and it's like 12%.
So it's going to have to do with humidity. So there's not as much.
Yeah,
It's like people don't understand that little light switch. Or the fan switch in your bathroom and in the laundry room.
Uh-huh.
That is not to get rid of your stinky smell. That is to get humidity out of the house. So the purpose behind that is not to go, ooh, it stinks in here, let's turn on the fan. It's, okay, we're running the washing machine, let's turn on the fan.
Yeah.
We do our static clean challenge on Thursday out at Sandrock Ranch, and the reason for that is because it gets cold, and that's where we build up the static, and so we can actually shock each other.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's really what's happening when you don't have enough humidity in the.
My fan turns on when I turn the light on, so I really don't have to worry about it.
Well,
I mean, it's probably not that for anyone else, but you guys are like, oh, don't, it's not for this, it's for that. It's like, I don't have a choice.
Well,
if I want to see, my fan is on.
Well, in all fairness, this is one of the things that I learned when we had a house fire, because the fan did catch on fire. It's like, okay, well, that's why. It's like, it's not there. And this is a conversation I had with the construction folks, the general contractor. He said, yeah, that fan is not your poop smell. It's for, okay, yeah, we're just trying to get the humidity out, because when you've got high humidity, it's hard. You make your air conditioner work harder. When you've got low humidity, you actually have a cooler house without humidity. So that's why on the newer air conditioners that there's a humidity temp. So you want to get your humidity down. When you get your humidity down, it's actually cooler in the house.
Yes, but we don't maintain air conditioning.
Well, no, I'm just saying, again, because while you just do the appliances, we sell the whole house. And
Yes.
So the whole house is what we take care of.
Yes.
Whether it be as an investment property, or a place for you to live,
For sure.
or a place that you're trying to sell in the process of buying an investment property and a new place to live, which is also something we do.
Definitely.
Josh is doing our new home. This is where you go.
Yeah, so we're doing we haven't scheduled a tentative date yet, but we are doing a new home buyer as well as a new build seminar soon.
Yes, we've got we've reconnected with our mortgage broker, so we're going to be doing the seminars here in the office, and eventually we'll be doing them online as well, so that you can do them from the comfort of your home,
Yep.
or if you do live in the DFW area, or primarily if you live in the Plano area, we're going to start off with downtown Plano and then move around the Metroplex. Any
So
questions before we get started?
be on the lookout for those. We will have updates as they become available.
Yes.
Am I asking you or telling you? I don't know yet. So be on the lookout for those. Ideally, we would like to stream them eventually, so that might be something that could be happening at some point. But all of that is tentative, and of course, I make everything up as I go along. So
There you go.
Doesn't
I
everybody?
don't know yet. If you could send a message over to the Discord, because
To the
I
Discord?
forgot to do that.
To let everyone know we're
Yeah,
playing?
that we're
I
playing.
don't. Did we not set up yours to send it out on Twitch and Twitter, on Twitch and Facebook that we're broadcasting?
We haven't done
Oh. So that should be something we set up on the settings so that when we go live, it goes out there to
Do you want
everybody.
to put in general where?
that. Announcements. There should be either announcements or something that says we're live, or we're playing, or something like that.
There's just so many of them.
There should be.
Watch along, viewer chat. We are live.
Yeah, we are live. Just add everyone. We're live. And then the twitch.tv/KWC Gamers.
I'm not.
If you can.
I don't think. I think only you can, my guy.
Did I do that? I must have done that. I need to make it to where you guys are editors. Continue.
Well, I need y'all to tell us about your character.
Oh.
So I am a fallen Asimir. I am a sorcerer. My name is Leoleth V.
Leoleth?
Leoleth.
Leoleth.
Leoleth V.
And where did you pull that name from? I'm just curious.
I have my sources.
Fair enough. Your mom gave it to you, or your character's mom gave it to your character.
It was acquired.
Acquired. Oh, so is it like a title?
Kind of.
Kind of.
Anyway.
So Leolith.
Yes.
And what is your race?
I am a fallen Asimir.
Alright. And do you have a character class that you'd like to tell us about, or?
I am a sorcerer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Talking to the dog.
Let me.
I wonder if Charlie's gonna play.
Where are
You'd
you?
probably be better at it than we are.
I have my character sheet on my phone as well.
Awesome.
So, I'm sorcerer. I'm fallen Asimir. I am when does the archetype come in? Level 3?
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
so.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
All right.
I think you've
Yeah.
got that.
Never mind. I don't know what that is. All right.
I haven't decided what mine's gonna be yet. So.
Do you have a character to play with today?
Yeah, I made my character.
Do
Are you talking about Minnie?
you have a mini to play with
No.
today? Alright.
He's. What are you?
So we have a little dunce thing going on now. So we picked this up from Reaper the other day. Where's my camera? There it is. This one is a D4. And that's what we're going to have Josh play as today. since he came unprepared to class. And it's okay, I came unprepared to class too. So.
You act like I had a mini to begin with.
We were supposed to do that at Reaper last week.
He didn't get one.
Well,
He painted mine.
True.
well,
Do you have like a fighter or something?
I've got like 50.
He's got.
I've got so many that haven't been painted. It's like
He has cat folk that I could use. He's just refusing to give me.
No, I'm not refusing. You gotta paint it.
Come on, just let him borrow one real quick.
No, he's using that from now.
Okay.
Because I've never used these in the campaign.
Okay. All right.
Well, I think. Where did I put the... So, again, I just kind of flipped it open and decided what we're going to do here. Fortune awaits those who take the river through the Uro Sound, an infamous waterway home to orc legends, both past and present. However, it is a dangerous path, and those not familiar with orc customs or the unpredictable tide may not live to survive the experience. So what we're going to do is we're going to have you guys introduce each other to each other.
Wait. So where are we?
Right now you're in Ether. I don't know, where are y'all?
Ether.
Where did y'all meet? How did y'all come to find each other? Y'all were talking about this before I got here.
No, we
No.
purposefully didn't introduce ourselves at all.
And you didn't put down the green mat either.
No.
This is me metagaming.
Mm-hmm.
Metadadding.
I'm sorry. I had to build a character.
Yeah.
We both just like created characters and like yeah, that's cool. Okay, good.
Yeah, I know.
Let's go.
I was still building mine when he walked in.
Yeah,
I don't
you were,
know-
yeah.
You act like I was finished and just sitting there not doing anything. No, I was busy.
So, step 1 of character creation, put down the green felt.
I don't think that's how that works.
Step 2 of character
I don't think
creation,
that's how that
put
works
down-
at all.
Put down the game map, because we're trying to game and I'm late for a...
So step 1 is be here on time.
Hey, that's not going to happen on a rule, sir.
Okay, we're side talking. We're side talking, guys. Let's
Yeah,
play.
we're having a little fun. All right, so tell me about your character, Josh.
I am a. We're going with catfolk, right?
Okay.
Catfolk monk by the name of Night Star. You can pick Night or Star.
Huh.
Either one to abbreviate the name. Yep, I hit things and move real fast.
Nice to meet
That's
you,
what I
Night
am.
Star. How you doing?
I am well.
It's good. Where do you come from?
All around. I have not had a specific home for a long time.
I see. My kind of fella. Well, let's find out where we find ourselves.
Y'all are at a bar, right?
We're at a
Or
bar.
a tavern?
I don't know. This is where you come in.
I'm pretty sure y'all are at a tavern, just kind of enjoying each other's company.
Okay.
Just kind of chatting amongst each other, and
Are there people around, or is it just us?
well,
Did we do
yeah.
the thing where there's like not enough room, so we both sit down at one table, or
You're-
is it
you're
the
both
awkward one where there's one guy already here and I choose to use the stall right next to you?
Y'all are
'cause
sitting
why
at the.
not?
Y'all are all sitting at the table. People are drinking. Y'all are drinking.
So there's just
eating
people
bed.
like
Yeah, there's people.
all the seats are taken.
All the
Yeah,
seats
You're
are
just like
taken.
next to
They're
me.
full. It's
And I
just
just struck up a conversation with you or something.
Yeah.
yeah.
And so y'all are just kind of.
So I mean, this is orc country, huh? Like I've never seen. I mean, this is my first time seeing orcs before. You know, like this is all new to me.
So yeah, there are several orcs in the bar. They seem to just basically be ignoring you because they don't understand what you're saying.
Right. Yes. Well, like I said, I have been traveling around for a while. So I've seen a lot of things,
Mm-hmm.
all kinds. But yeah, what brings you here?
Adventure. I'm looking for gold, guts, and women.
Well, like that's
As you say women,
that's the way to answer that question.
as you say women, you notice that there are some women in the tavern, and they heard you say women. They didn't speak your language, but they understood what women is.
Didn't attack me.
So you have
We're all
a,
gonna
Speaking
die.
of female.
so you have a female orc come over, and she starts spinning in your ear. you can only assume that she's trying to whisper sweet nothings at you.
Oh, yeah?
And you get the impression that she's interested in selling your services for the night.
Yeah. Okay.
Do we have money?
With that, the second one walks over and says, "What do you mean? You don't have any money, honey?" But you don't understand it because you don't speak Orc either.
Bold of you to assume I speak any.
Bold of you to assume I speak languages. I speak in guttural.
It is all gibberish.
It's just
not even
just guttural
saying.
croaks. I'm frog people. No.
Yeah.
No, you talking meows. Because you're
Yeah.
cat people.
So
And
there's
then-
a list of words with meow in it, and most of them are like meow, meow, meowing, and there's homeowner.
Homeowner?
Meowner.
What?
Yeah.
I don't get that.
It's meow. It's how you spell the word meow. I'll explain it to you later.
Okay.
But that came across my feed because I'm a realtor. It's like
The stuff we get in our feeds.
I hate this.
Yeah, I've stopped looking at my feed. I do too much marketing anymore. I just see, yeah.
Like, all the normal words and then there's just homeowner.
Yeah. Crazy. Okay, so I'm going to. Can I just roll to seduce the female orc?
Alright, this is how this game can go.
I got a 5 plus
What is your constitution?
Plus 2, 15.
You got a 5. Alright, your constitution is a 2.
I don't know. I thought it was gonna be like one of the charisma
Plus
ones.
2.
That's like seduce is like, isn't it like, I don't know, one of those? Not constitution.
Well, no, how are you going to seduce that?
Then persuade.
Deception or persuasion? Or?
I mean, let's deceive because I want to rob her.
Alright, so you got a plus 5?
Yeah.
So that's a 10. She's
Alright.
just continuing to slobber in your ear. Damn. And you, sir?
I'm gonna watch this unfold.
Alright. Because you've got one next to you as well.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm just gonna keep an eye on my stuff. Make sure that nobody walks away with the coin purse, but I'm just gonna stick to my whatever I
Wait,
have
we have
here.
money?
Probably milk. That's what I was asking earlier, and he just
I
ignored
don't
me.
know. Do you have money?
Okay, I'm gonna just
I don't
like
know, the
stick
demon
my hands
John
in my
tells me
pocket.
that.
Like I don't know what I feel like we're just like thrown into the middle of a
Yeah,
story.
we showed up, and I assumed we had starting equipment, so I added that, but I don't know if we have money or not.
Alright, so
What do we got?
right now, you've got 13 drinks in your belly.
13 drinks in my
And
belly.
you did not realize that these orc ladies had actually tainted your drink. So y'all have been passed out now.
Okay.
With, like, no save or anything? Okay.
What's going on here?
I'm going to assume this is story.
So now you're going to come to with a splitting headache. And you're in a boat.
Okay. I'm in a boat.
And there are other people.
Oh, it was story. Shit, bro. It was a cutscene.
Oh my god.
So you're in a boat. You've got
Machine can't do anything.
You've got a serious headache. And it's nearly sundown.
Uh-huh.
So you can see the sun setting, but you're in a boat, and you see that it's a small river that snakes around the corner before leading into the unknown, and it cuts through enormous stone hills on either side. And along the riverbed is an imposing stone statue of an orc priestess, easily a few hundred years old, the statue, not the priestess. The statue is holding a ceremonial torch in one hand and a stone tablet in the other. The tablet is written in Dwarvish script, but is only comprehensible to players who speak Orc. Do either of you speak Orc?
I do not.
Speak Dwarvish.
I
Dwarvish?
speak languages. I speak
Stop.
Celestial and Draconic. I mean, not Draconic, Celestial
All right, so
and Common.
You got an outside chance of being able to read this speaking Dwarvish. Roll me a d20.
What do you want me to add now?
What is your
Dwarvish.
what is your history?
History? -1.
You got this, bro.
That is 14.
Hell yeah.
All right, so
That's a
it
15.
just looks like
-1.
orc.
Oh shit, yeah.
However, you can notice there are different religious tattoos in the decorative headdress. The tattoos on the body represent flame, sea, stone, and hearth. The four spirits worshipped by the legendary priestess Uruk, so you know that much. It also features the symbol for peace, which is highly unusual for the warring orcs. So this is a likeness of Uro. You know this? He does not know this.
Okay.
She's remembered for her strength and benevolence, as well as the creation of the Uro sound, which is what you can assume that you're floating on now. She was known as a friend to all races and promoted trade treaties to all. And that's it.
Well, we're in potentially friendly territory at least.
We're in friendly territory?
Potentially.
Okay. That's good. Kind of sucks that we just got mugged by orc ladies.
I'm gonna feel for my like darts and staff and stuff. Do I have any of my things?
You don't have any money, but you have all your gear.
Okay.
I'm gonna fill around for like what they took from me. What do I have left?
You've got your standard adventurers pack.
My standard adventurers pack.
Mm-hmm.
How do I find out what's in that? Probably Google.
Yeah.
So in the distance, just around the bend, you can see a pedestal resting off a rock formation that's jutting out of the water. It's burning brightly. On that pedestal is a magnificent purple flame unlike any you've ever seen before. It's about 60 feet from the canoes in the rock formation that Ura's flame rests on, and you can easily dock your canoe there and light your ceremonial torches with the flame.
With the purple flame?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, are we on a canoe? Are we like piloting a canoe, or are we on a
You're
boat?
in the back of the canoe with somebody.
Okay, someone's piloting us.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right, the pedestal is made of a hewn stone. It features etchings that have long been vandalized beyond recognition. There also appears to be the ruins of other jeweled statues and pedestals on the rocks. And scattered near the pedestal are several shiny stones that glisten in the sunset.
I pick up some and put them in my pouch.
All right, how many do you pick up?
How many will fit?
Mm-hmm.
As many that will fit.
You pick up 2.
2 shiny stones.
Well, you pick up lots of shiny stones. Just write down the number 2.
Okay.
All right, stones and 2. All right. What do you do?
I'm still writing everything down.
What do you do when you've got torches that you can light?
Is it light outside?
No, you're now.
Yeah, we should light our torches for sure.
It's hitting sunset. I do have dark vision.
I can see I can see like make dark like it's dimly lit. So I can do that.
Okay, so are you both lighting?
Yes, I'm gonna light
Yes.
a torch.
We'll light our torches.
Okay, and
Or should we light both of them, or should we save one? That way they're not both burning out at the same time. I'm asking him.
Sorry, what did you say?
Should we light both torches, or should we only light one so they're not both burning out at the same time?
Definitely just light one for sure. You want to hold it or me?
I will burn.
Okay.
so you notice that there are places for the torches to actually fit in the canoe, and you realize upon doing it.
Who's leading this canoe?
Well,
Can I talk?
That's a great question.
Can I be like, hey, excuse me, who are you? Hello? Do you, what do I see?
You see a bird person.
A bird person.
Right, and you've lit one torch so far. Who's lit
Yeah.
the torch?
And are we staying in the boat or are we getting out of the boat?
I'm assuming you got out of the boat to pick up the gold, the stones off the side of the.
Yes,
the shiny
we
stones.
got out of the boat.
So you're out of the boat, and you went up to the flame, and you lit one of the torches.
Yes. So
does anything happen when we light one torch?
The torch is lit, and you can see that the torches that you've got from the boat are actually ceremonial torches.
Ceremonial torches. Do we see anything around us, like trees, stones, what?
What you can there's a pedestal. That's made of a hewn stone, and it features etchings that have long been vandalized beyond recognition. There also appears to be the ruins of other jeweled statues and pedestals on the rocks.
Statues of jeweled pedestals?
Mm-hmm.
Can we take the jewels?
You can try.
I'm going to try to take the jewels.
Yeah. Roll me a strength check.
16.
Okay.
Minus 1, 15.
You're yanking on it for a while, but it doesn't seem to do anything.
Yeah. I'm going to go ahead and light the other torch and see if that does anything.
Okay, so you can now see a little bit better, and now let me get you both to roll an intelligence check.
Oh my god. 1 plus 2, 3.
8.
Dang, man. I have such good intelligence, too. Dang, bro.
And thus ended the one shot.
I was going to say, all right, roll wisdom for me.
Okay.
I got you. Come on. Yes. 16 minus 1, 15.
14.
All right, so you can tell that it's the waterway does not look like it's natural.
Okay.
That's about as much as you can tell with your limited intelligence.
I think if there's a ceremony going on here. They drug us something for orc something. You said we're in friendly territory?
Potentially.
Okay.
For orcs.
Yeah. Okay.
No, you said she was friendly to all races.
Mm-hmm. You said what kind of territory? It's friendly territory considering they're orcs.
Okay. I think if they're leading us on a ceremony, we should probably go to it. Right? So let's go away from the river, away from the river, right?
No, because it's not natural, which leads me to believe that it was created for the ceremony. No?
Should we go on the riverway?
I'm wondering what will happen if we get back on the boat, if our shall we say friend that is piloting the boat will continue taking us upstream, or if he looks at us expectantly, in which case we will get off the boat and see where else we might go.
Right, so
that sounds like a good plan. That's a good way of communicating with him. Yeah.
So as you're looking at the water, you can see that there are 4 spots of rough water that you can avoid.
I don't want to get wet. I'm a cat. Me and water do not mix very well.
I push us into the
You're a horrible person.
You can
into
take
the rough water.
You can take
Would you like more water?
Yes, I do. We're going to have to take a break here in a moment for some water. You can take the ceremonial and put them into sconces on the canoe. One at the front, one at the back, so that y'all can see. And
yes.
We will do that.
Yes, for
and
sure.
I'm going to assume neither of y'all have got Arcana, so that's fine.
No, yeah.
I punch things and run fast.
I actually do have Arcana. I have +2 Arcana.
He's got
Arcana check.
Carry us.
I got
carry us like the canoe.
I got an 8.
That's not You, sir, have a broken raft.
your canoes approach a hodgepodge of stones and ruins, breaking up the river into smaller lanes. It's kind of recognizable what was once there. A pair of outstretched orc hands and an ornate statue, while others have been completely decimated by both nature and the Greed of humanoids is overtime columns look like a good vantage point to survey the waters ahead, but it will.
I'm not gonna survey anything. It's dark outside.
It's dark. Well, you can see a little bit from the.
Well, I have dark vision and from the light, but like.
Well, the lights actually.
It's a pre-made.
Oh.
The lights are kind of. Yeah, because
it's purple, which means
I
we're
don't know how
burning a
to do
mineral.
it.
It's a purple light.
It's purple.
It's purple.
It's
Yeah.
purple. We're burning some sort of mineral.
I mean, if you'd like to, you can put your hand on it.
No, I will burn. I'm a cat. I have hair. I have fur. It's not happening.
I brush my hand through it to see if there's heat.
Right? You notice that you don't catch fire.
Then I touch it.
Mm-hmm. You can feel something, but it's not heat, and the fire does not consume.
I put it in the water.
And then it goes out.
I take it out of the water.
He's laughing at you.
All right. Charlie's laughing at you now.
Can I light it again?
Where are you going to light it?
With the other torch.
Go with the other torch.
It takes a little doing, but it lights back up. So
Yes!
it was drenched.
I wanted to know if I could put it out.
I mean, yeah.
All right. So you're floating along and you start to see ruins in front of you.
Okay, ruins. I inspect the ruins. I'm like, whoa, what's that?
Roll for investigation.
I'm not going to use that dice anymore.
That's a good idea. This is why dice go in dice jail.
No, I think it's me.
Yeah.
I think it's me. You know what? I'm taking this jacket off.
It could be the jacket.
Yeah, it's the jacket.
It's the jacket that's doing it.
We're just, you know, can I just, let me just.
You want to do a test roll?
I'm just, yeah, let me just.
Don't take my.
Yeah, I probably shouldn't get my luck on
Don't
you.
jinx his dice.
You're right, sorry.
You're rolling so close to the 20, you're just not hitting it. You're even seeing what they're rolling.
No, I'm just getting it, you know, so it's just a smooth little.
Yeah, he's got to find his.
Okay, all right.
He's being stealth trying to get his.
All right. I think I'm good. Here we go.
Please roll a natural one. Please roll a natural one.
You screw me. I got a 9.
Plus.
What is it? What am I doing? Investigating. Plus 2.
Awesome. So you've got an 11. And just so you know, if you roll your dice off the table, house rules are I get to pick what you rolled.
Okay.
So be careful when you're rolling so that you don't roll it off the table.
Okay.
As you look around, there's a hodgepodge of stones and ruins. You notice that there's the guy with the outstretched hands. A lot of them have been completely decimated. It looks like they've been pretty much ransacked and they're just stone now. There's a column that looks like it'd be a good advantage to survey what the waters look like ahead, but it will require getting out of the canoe.
Mm-hmm.
And on that column is also an unlit ceremonial torch. There are also several canoes similar to yours, but they are battle damaged and partially submerged along the edges of these stones. And you're not the first one to travel these waters. It looks like some of the ships may still have cargo on them.
Yeah, we should totally like.
Is the canoe in a place where it can potentially stop, or is it going to keep moving?
You're gonna have to bring it to shore if you're gonna.
Yeah, let's bring it to shore for sure.
No, are we piloting the canoe, or is the bird still?
The birds kind of running the show.
How do we tell the bird to go over there?
Well, you can point.
Hey bird, that way, go that way. Hey, go that way, go that way.
It just kind of looks at you like you're stupid, and it kind of nudges the boat in that direction. Hold on a second.
Treat me like a dog.
Alright, so y'all missed the first of the. I told you there were 4 rough patches, right?
Yes.
So y'all missed the first one.
Thought we were past
The second one, you were. The third one got kind of close.
Come on, soak us.
And the fourth one missed you as well. But there was one that y'all did not see. And there's one that the bird didn't see. So we got a little bit of tumultuous here on the boat. I'm going to have y'all both roll for dexterity.
Checks, saves.
Checks.
We got a 10 plus 0.
Okay. And
14.
Plus, minus?
14.
Okay. So you get a little bit of wet,
Mm-hmm.
but he's able to balance and the bird's able to balance such that you just get a little bit of wet
Mm-hmm.
as you're going through the rough water. And the bird, this is part of why the bird was looking at you like you're stupid, because you went in right through the
Right through the middle.
right through the rough waters in order to get there. That you didn't know they were rough because he didn't know what the waters looked like. But you get to shore and the bird lets you.
So we're gonna first. I think we need to inspect the cargo.
You want to look at the
After
cargo and
that,
buzz along the
I'm
ship?
going to go take a look up at the top and light the other ceremonial torch.
It's a great idea. I'm gonna go look at cargo.
All
Let
right.
him do his thing first.
So while you're going up to look at that,
I have a climb speed of 20 feet, by the way,
okay.
just in case that ever comes into play.
It's kind of handy.
Yeah.
Who needs flying when you can climb?
Well, I've got claws.
Yeah. Basically, Catman.
Yep, and no scratching post.
Dude, you are like Catman. I mean, you're a fighter. You're a monk.
I'm good at mobility and hitting things. That's what I do.
Yeah.
I can climb, I can run, and I can punch. And that's about it.
Wait, is there people there?
Did I get that on the? I'm trying to figure out if I've got the. Here. Is that showing up on my map?
I assume.
That's the river, yeah.
I can't tell if it's showing up on the map or not.
Would you like me to come check and take a look?
It probably is. Just assume it is.
So yeah, I don't know if it's showing up or not, but you've got river
You
here.
can take a look on the stream, can't you?
I probably could.
Well, the problem is the blue. I didn't bring my good colors, I don't
Yeah.
think. And hopefully this comes up. Yes, okay. But you've got the shoreline here, and you've docked your boat here, and
Yeah, you can see it.
Sorry, I
Okay.
I'll toss you his. Oh wait, that
You
is his.
you can see the entirety of that green.
but I mean, can you see the colors on there?
Yeah.
Okay.
You can also see a white piece of paper on there, but I think that was a while ago.
It might be that white piece of paper right there.
Yeah, I think he was drawing.
And then there's a column over here.
I'm waiting for one of these to be Sharpie.
I don't think this is. No. But that's not showing up very well either.
It's gonna happen.
It's going to happen, and I'm going to have to go buy another $10 frame. So here is the column.
Hey, buddy.
Well,
Hey, man. How you doing?
and what's your speed?
My walking speed is 30 feet. I have 20-foot climb speed.
Okay. And there are miscellaneous boats along here. And
Right, so it looks like we're not the first one to dock here,
Mm-hmm.
and potentially have their butts beaten.
Wait, how many people are there?
Well, it looks like there are 3 other ships that
Uh-huh.
we've passed.
Yes.
Were we going, Christopher?
Mhm.
Which way were we going? This way? Okay.
And you think
Which
they'll
way's
fight
north?
us?
Can you give us a north star?
what's your class?
Monk.
What's your class?
Sorcerer.
You think north is that way,
Okay, so which way was the sun setting?
behind you.
Okay. So that would make that way west.
Maybe.
Okay.
You've been in a boat in a cavern that's been twisting and turning.
So this is in a cavern.
Mm-hmm.
That would have been important information to tell us.
Well, that
Yeah,
was
I didn't know we were in a cave.
Yeah, I thought it was open air.
Yeah.
Oh,
The
I
entire
apologize.
time.
No, it's been a cave since you got lit the ceremonial cord torches,
Okay.
where you can see the sun setting behind you, and
in the entrance of the cave.
I apologize
There we go.
folks. That was the entrance of the cave. You've been floating.
That makes a little more sense.
That does make a little
Then now I would not necessarily know which way.
You wake up in a cave.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Well, no, you woke up at the entrance to a cave.
Yeah, we woke up in the boat. We lit the torches, then went inside of a cave. So that makes sense. That's why we might not know which way.
You
to
lit
go.
the torches while you were inside the cave.
Oh, did we? Okay.
So the ceremonial torches were inside the cave.
Okay.
Okay.
And you're going towards the torch.
Yeah, I'm going towards the top.
Right.
Because you said there was a torch at the top of that tower.
Yes.
Okay.
So what are you doing when you get out of the boat?
I'm gonna start making my way carefully towards the torch. Because I mean, there are other boats along the shore, which means other people have tried to dock and do whatever,
Yeah, but
and it hadn't gone well.
But those boats were damaged, like they left them behind. Maybe got into other boats.
Maybe.
That's why I want to check out the cargo.
My whole thought is, well, if you're gonna get into another boat, you're probably not gonna leave your cargo unless something forces you to leave your cargo. In my opinion.
That's
Are
true.
Is this your conversation in game or out of game?
That's a good question. Is this a conversation you came out?
It should be in game.
Okay.
Okay, so they have this conversation in game.
All right.
So y'all are still
Yes.
In the
docked?
boat.
We're
Yeah.
still in the boat for now. But yes, if they got out of the boat for whatever reason, they're not going to leave their cargo behind unless they have to, right? My thought is, I don't want to stray too far from each other, just in case something weird happens. We need to be careful.
Okay, fine.
So
fine.
would you like to search the cargo first, or go light the torch? I think if we light the torch, we might have a little more light as time goes on. But if we look,
don't we have a torch to inspect the torch or the cargo?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
I think if the cargo is closer to us, then we should just check it out real quick.
All right, that's fine. So as long as we need to stick relatively close together.
Okay. Yeah.
So I will.
So we'll both check the cargo.
We're going to stick together while we check the cargo. I'm gonna keep an eye out. I think we should both keep a conscious mind. But
yeah, if we see people, we're not gonna check out the cargo because that's somebody else's stuff.
If we see any movement, I'm gonna be
we're very hesitant to search the stuff. But if there's no people, then it's free game.
Okay.
Well,
So you're gonna get out of the boat.
Yeah, we're gonna get out of the boat.
In order to do that, we'd have to get out of the boat.
Walk cautiously but normally
So,
to the cargo ships or whatever.
Are you ready in action or?
I'm gonna keep an eye out in case I see any movement that isn't just base water movement, or anything suspicious. Yeah, or the bird.
Okay, so the bird's staying in the boat and it trills at you.
It trills, like makes a noise. Okay.
It's staying in the boat.
Yeah, I feel like that's a warning.
If there's an enemy, then we have to be prepared to either run back to the boat
and push off as fast as possible. Yes. I don't. At the moment, I'm not sure we can take any sort of fight. I don't think that's going to go well.
Then let's just go try to get the torch real quick because I feel like that's the objective, and then of this cavern thing. For the orc people, because I feel like they're putting us on a ritual or something.
There is some sort of trial. Yes, I feel like I've seen this before somewhere. I'm not sure.
Yeah, in a dream, maybe. I don't know.
I don't know.
Maybe a book. You read a lot. Anyway, I guess.
I don't scratch the books too much. Yes, I read when I can.
Yeah.
Okay. Unfortunately,
you look like a smart guy.
They don't always. They don't always. The claws don't always agree with the book.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. Try Braille next time.
You have to be careful with paper.
Try Braille next time.
Don't. But then you're.
Okay, so your characters are on the board.
Yeah. I guess I will go first.
And you're taking what with you?
Myself. Are we docked against the shore, or are we gonna have to go through water?
It's mostly on the shore.
Okay, I'm gonna.
There's a little gentle lapping at the. You may get your boots wet.
I want to avoid water as much as possible.
I kind of want to ditch the cargo now and just go to the torch and just.
You could get out. If you're not afraid of the water, you could get out and pull it forward a little bit more. But the first, basically just push it up to shore.
Yeah, I'll do that. Yeah.
We'll see if we can get. I'm not supposed to getting the cargo, but let's get the torch first. See what's going on. See what's around us, and then if it's okay and we can, then we can maybe check out some other
You got me scared that there's a Tarrasque around the corner, my guy.
It's entirely possible. I'm not going to deny that could happen.
Okay, well, let's get the cargo then, I guess. Let's go.
You know what they say.
What do they say?
Curiosity killed the cat.
So you're gonna pull the boat,
It was coming.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull the boat to shore, and then we're gonna head out.
and you're gonna try to get out of the boat.
I would like to not get wet when I get out of the boat.
All right, and the bird trills and points to both the front of the boat and the back of the boat.
The torches?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
So
we
grab the torches.
I'll grab the torches before I depart the boat.
We each have a torch in hand that's
The
lit.
bird won't let you take one of them.
Okay, well then we take one.
Okay.
Okay, that's fine.
Who has the torch?
Josh has the torch.
Okay.
Sure. And
Why,
we'll
you think I should have it?
We'll trade off if we need it.
Because, I mean, you probably have more fighting ability.
Yeah, if something happens, I'm gonna punch someone with it.
Yeah. Yeah, punch him with fire. Exactly. But it's cold. It's not fire. It's not hot.
No.
Your fist would do more damage.
No.
Your face would do more damage.
No, your fists. And your face.
Your
and all
face
this,
would
like,
do more damage than that.
like
Yeah.
your claws. So I should hold the torch. So just give it to me. Thank you.
Okay.
All right. And you're
We're gonna
headed
ignore the
towards
fact that I have another staff that I'm gonna use.
Oh, well.
And you're headed towards the.
One torch is like...
Yeah.
Where y'all going? You're going towards these?
No, I think we're going to the tower first.
The column?
Yeah, and
Yeah,
I'll take
let's go to
point
column.
if I'm not gonna get soaked.
All right. What's your
Yeah.
what's your speed?
Should both be 30 feet.
And what's your speed?
It's definitely fast, for sure. Like, super fast. You know, like you don't understand how fast I can go because I like move at like the speed of light.
Mm-hmm.
It's technically the number 30, but it's
Okay.
This frick boy.
It's technically the speed of 30. I feel like I held y'all's hands through that one a little bit.
a little bit, yeah. It's alright.
So, you're progressing along. What was it? Oh, that's the last time I'm going to move y'all.
Okay, I can get up and move us.
So that's one round. Y'all move forward towards it.
Are we in round combat?
You're out of the boat, so you don't know what you're in the world.
I'm very confused.
It's just different from how I do it because
Yes,
there's no
it
point
is.
in being in round combat if we're not.
You're on the board.
Okay.
When you're on the board. Treat it like you're in combat or not combat or.
So then should we roll initiative then so we know
No.
who's moving what when?
Okay, well then
No, you're free to move around the country. You're
I can move us here.
Yeah, I'm just watching to see how close y'all are to each other.
Let's stay within 10 feet of each other. We don't
Do
have
you-
to be like right up against each
Like
other.
how many feet is a square?
So each
5
square
foot.
is 5 feet.
Yeah, we're
And
good.
you can't occupy the same square,
Yeah.
so.
We're good to kind of do that.
Okay, so
Here.
You
So
wanna
let's
move
do
you?
it like this. This will be where I am, and you can be like here.
Mhm.
Cool.
Okay.
I want to before we get closer. I want to take a look at the tower. Is it a tower? What's it look
It's
like?
a column that's been knocked over.
Okay, so it's like kind of at an angle almost,
Mm-hmm.
like 45,
It's
70,
kind
30.
of like knocked over. So you know that if you walk up the top of it, you'll get a good vantage point on.
Okay.
on
And you
the
said there was a
water.
torch up there at the top of it? Alright. I'm just gonna look at it and see what I can see about it.
And you've got your torch with you?
Yes. And I also have dark vision. I've said that like 7 times.
Yep, and it doesn't matter right now.
Okay. I feel like
Um,
it should, but whatever.
you can make out
It's
very
dark.
difficult waters ahead, and you can also see several different discarded items of in a ruined leather knapsack further on, like kind of just down below you on the shore.
I was taking a look at the pillar before I was going up it.
Oh, I thought you were on the pillar.
No. The
So
whole
as you
point
look
was
at
that
the
I was
pillar,
going to look.
as you look at the pillar, you can see that you climb up to it, and you'll get a good vantage point.
Yeah. So, but like it looks like it'll hold my weight.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, it just looks like it's been knocked over, and there's a ceremonial torch like the ones that
Alright.
y'all have up at the top.
I'm gonna go.
okay.
Are you coming with me? Or are you staying at the bottom of the pillar?
No, I'll stay on the ground. You go up and look up the top.
I'll move you here, and I'm gonna go. So this is the bottom right here, right?
So that's a ladder. Okay.
Yeah, it's kind of like an angular.
This is like
Yeah.
it's like a big column that's.
So this is the
knocked
bottom,
over.
right?
Yeah,
And then I'm gonna walk up it. Where's the torch?
at the top.
Here.
All right, and you're staying at the bottom, Steven?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to light the torch first.
Okay.
Now I would like to look around and see what you just told me.
Yeah. So
Right,
you see
knapsack and
there's a
what'd you say about the
knapsack
water?
pretty much down. So the knapsack is over here.
Okay.
And let me get you both to roll perception.
10.
19.
Okay. So
Thank you.
what's your character's name?
Knight.
Knight notices that there are some movement over here. They're not coming towards you. You can't tell if they're hostile or not. You just notice that there's 4 vague figures.
Um,
And you
We
notice
should have
that
had
they're
a
not.
safe word.
And you notice that they're not really looking at you
okay.
as much as you are. They're looking at him.
And I have the torch, right?
You've got the torch, and you just lit the other torch.
Yes.
Right?
I just lit the other torch.
Yeah. Are you gonna leave it there? Or are you gonna take it with you?
Should we? If it's
I'm not up there.
yeah, we're not together. I'm gonna start making my way pretty quickly back down the column.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna leave the torch.
You're gonna leave the torch.
Well, I'm gonna start to leave the torch.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna keep an eye on them, and if they look upset, then I'm gonna take the torch.
Okay. Well, as you come back down, they move away.
Okay. Don't panic now, but there are 4 people behind us.
What?
So there's also a knapsack not too far over here. When I point them out, does he notice them? Do you notice them?
Roll
Do you notice
intelligence.
them? That's good. That's good. That's good.
19.
Okay, you know what a knapsack is.
Wait.
Plus 0, I think, right?
What is it?
Intelligence.
Oh no, intelligence is good. 2.
All right, so you know.
21.
So you can see it, and you know what a knapsack is, and you can tell that it's a little disheveled, but it's probably got something in it.
Okay.
You think you can also make your way over there
I
without
definitely-
getting too wet.
I walk
I went to a
cautiously over there.
Right, so it's gonna be wet over there.
So
Where is
we're
it?
You're gonna go with me?
It's well, you said it was over here.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
tell
Are
me
you
when I
gonna
can
go with
stop.
him?
I'm gonna stick as close to you as I can without getting wet.
Okay. Tell me when I can stop.
It should be right there.
Okay. I
And
found
where's
it.
the water? He said, I don't want to get wet. I'm not down for the wet.
Yeah, for sure. Not down for the sickness.
So when you pick up the knapsack, it basically
question.
disintegrates.
It's-
You notice a small water skin. Basically, it does have a little bit of water in it. 1 sling. And a cracked jar of dried cobalt livers.
You go ahead and you're going to be the note taker.
And at this point, you notice that the only light is coming from your torches. It's difficult to see much up ahead, and the sound of running water echoes throughout the sound.
So what did you say about the water up ahead?
That it's very rough.
Okay.
So I can't use a sling, so I give it
I can. I'll take
to
it.
Knight.
Okay. So you,
And the two stones.
you're gonna give him the stones.
Yes.
All right. So you've got a handful of stones and 2 that are shiny.
Right. I also have
You're gonna give him all the stones.
10
Well, except for the 2
darts.
shiny ones.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna keep the 2 shiny ones.
I also have 10 darts on me too.
10 darts.
All right.
Yeah.
Go ahead and
Yeah.
write down a +1 sling.
Let's go. When you say +1, what do you mean?
It just means that it's got a +1 to damage. It'll be a D4 +1
Okay.
instead of just a D4.
Okay. So what do the people do while we were doing this?
They just seem to be staying outside of the light of the torches.
Alright.
I'm going to
And you've got 1 torch with you right now.
Yep. We got 1 torch with us. We got one on the boat, and we got one sitting at the top of that column.
Mm-hmm.
Which I'm wondering if that'll.
Do you want to go talk to those people?
We can't quite get close to them. They're staying out to the torchlight.
Well, then I'll go out in the dark.
Is that the smartest decision that we can make? Well, I'm looking at it honestly. I don't think Bird is going to help us in pinch.
Yeah.
And then it's you and me versus
4
potential.
people.
If they're not friendly, I don't know. 4 people. Is that the smartest decision we can make?
No.
I'm curious. Now, I would like to talk to them.
That's what I was saying. Like I could call them out. You know,
Yes.
like I'm a good persuader.
Let's see if we'll stick together in the light, since they seem to be avoiding that.
I'm gonna call them out. See if I can get one in the light.
Let's get closer to the boat first.
Yeah.
That way, if they aren't so friendly and aren't necessarily afraid of the light, then we can book it.
Okay. So we're gonna move away. Is that cool?
Yeah.
All right.
No, we're not going to loot any more cargo.
Do you want to loot cargo?
That's up to you. If we
You
want to
can
try
loot
Is
that,
there? Yeah, let's loot the cargo. Yeah, let's loot the cargo for sure.
I'm going to stay close, but I'm staying out of the water.
Yes.
We all stay within 10 feet of each other?
Yeah.
Yeah, for
And you
sure.
just got the one...
We got the one sling.
One-
We
It's-
got the,
You've
yeah.
got the one torch?
Yep.
Okay.
yeah, so we're using
How
the
far out
light.
does the light go from the torch? Is it normal light distance?
No, it's just about 10 feet.
Okay.
So anything more than that, it immediately gets darker.
Okay.
But
Okay, well then maybe give me the torch so I can check out the stuff because I can get wet.
Alright.
So he gives me the torch and I'm looking at the canoe and he's standing out back a little bit. And what do I see in the first canoe?
You can just see that it's heavy.
Like in the cargo.
Mm-hmm.
I can just see that I can't open it.
You'd have to get into the canoe.
Okay, well I'll get in the canoe and okay.
All right, as you move into the canoe, these guys start to come closer.
I'm keeping my eye
But
on
this
them.
time, they're looking like they're going towards him and not you.
I'm keeping my eye on them. If they ever
That's
get
because you rolled a 19 earlier.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you wouldn't have noticed that.
if they ever get within 40 feet of me, I'm getting within 10 feet of the light.
So you're ready in action to run.
Sure.
Do you want me to keep searching or you want me to get out?
You do what you're gonna do.
I open the first container.
Okay.
Let's see how far out are they from me right now.
Roll 2d10, because I like to roll.
Me roll 2d10?
Yep.
So if they move one square closer, pretty much. I'm getting.
I don't. Is this a 10? No, it's a 12.
Yeah, that's a 12. The one of these two.
Those are 10?
That's the 10. Yeah.
Okay.
And this is the percentile.
2. 0.
10. So 12 total.
Okay. Yeah.
You got a 10. You got a 10 and a 2.
Yes.
Or
Just
0
where
and a
your
2.
hand should be on the wheel.
A 0
10.
or a 10.
It's a 0, but that counts as a 10 on a D10.
Yeah, because 1 is over here.
You got.
I got a 10 and a 2.
Are both your T10s?
I just rolled this one twice.
Oh, okay, then yeah. You see stuff, but it doesn't look of any value to you. And there's a lot of it too, but it's like,
I store it may not be valuable to me, but it might be valuable to somebody. So I just grab as much as I can and put it in my backpack.
all right, add 30 pounds to your weight.
I'll go through it later.
You look at the next one.
I am gonna loot the next one.
Mhm.
How much weight can I carry?
I don't know. What's your class? Or
Wizard or sorcerer?
your sorcerer? What's your strength?
9.
All right. So as you're going to the next boat,
Uh-huh.
you're having difficulty carrying 30 pounds worth of stuff in your knapsack.
All right, so I'm gonna give you the torch. I'm gonna carry this pack to the boat,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm gonna let you inspect the next boat
Alright.
because you probably have a backpack.
So are you going to the boat, or are you staying around me?
You should search the second boat, and I'm gonna stay around you, and then we're gonna both kind of walk slowly.
Alright. I don't like getting wet.
I know. I'm sorry. Take one for the team.
Take some water for the team.
If there is nothing in this boat, I will never do anything you want me to ever again. That'll be clear? That'll be clear?
Go for it.
Alright. I will get on to, I'm gonna go ahead and move us.
Okay.
I have the torch now, so when I move over to the boat and he's here, what do? They move back?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Alright. I will get onto the boat.
And
How wet do I get?
what's your investigation?
The modifier?
Yep, just tell me the modifier.
-1.
Alright, roll 2d10.
Okay. 2,
You've got 2 actual d10s over there.
4. Well, I've got a percentile.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's, so
Oh, is that what you wanted?
Yes.
Okay, let me roll. Percentile. 87.
And you got -2?
-1.
Yeah, so you got 86.
Okay.
Alright.
Super confused.
He wanted you to roll essentially a D100.
Okay.
Alright,
So you should have rolled that. I didn't realize that's what he was saying.
So you find a lockbox that's locked.
Alright.
Do you have
Interesting.
lock picking skills?
I mean,
You have fists.
I can try. I'm not good at it.
What does it
No.
look like it's made of?
It's made out of some kind of. It's a solid wood. Very sturdy.
Very
Okay.
sturdy wood. Okay.
I'll keep it just for the box.
Yeah.
You know,
Sure.
I don't want to, like, you know, there are people around and it's going to be an awkward situation. Like, it's not. We're not on a time constraint, but I also don't want to be here right now.
I understand.
So, like,
Grab
I'm
the
going
box.
to take the box and maybe eventually I will find someone else or something else to open the box. You know?
Mm-hmm. What's your strength?
The modifier?
Or, yeah, what's
Or
your
the number?
his strength's
Next one.
17.
It's 12. It's 12. It's 12. I've got a +1. It's 12.
Oh, okay.
The 2 is in the circle.
Gotcha.
But you can tell it's not 17
What's your
because it's
dexterity?
+1. Dex is 16.
Alright, so
I am a very fast character. That is what I do.
Yeah.
I'm not very strong.
you're gonna try and pick it up?
Can I
I'm going
help?
to try to pick it up.
Mm-hmm.
Can I help?
How big is it?
Roll a d20.
Well, how big is it? Is it like a big box?
It's a big box.
Oh, I thought it was like a small little like jewelry
I was
box.
thinking it was just like.
I didn't even think it was that big. I thought it was like a little box.
Can I give him advantage
Well, no.
with like trying to help
you
it?
think it's a little box, you only see so much of it.
Okay, yeah, let's try to pick it up.
Can I give him advantage and trying to help pick it up? Like
With
no.
one hand?
Sure. With 2 hands. I mean, I got a backpack
where,
on.
Where you gonna put? Yeah, you got a backpack on.
Yeah,
you can
so I got
barely
2
stand. You can barely stand up because you got 30 pounds, and you're holding on to the torch.
Oh
You can set the torch down and try and help him pick it up.
No.
No.
No, we're not doing that.
No.
No.
No, that's okay.
I choose life.
Good luck.
All right, I'm gonna roll a strength check and see if I can pick it up. If not, then we're just gonna go without it. 10.
What's your modifier?
It's +1. It's 10 total.
All right. Roll
I add the modifiers.
What? Roll a d20.
That was a d20. Okay. Straight d20 or add something to it?
Straight d20.
18. No.
What's your dexterity modifier?
+3.
All right. So you almost fall down, but you're able to stand up with the box in your hand.
Haha!
Yes. High
We're
five.
going to. Yeah, I have the box in my hand.
Right. Yeah. Don't do that.
And you almost fell over in the water.
I'm.
Dude, you're
If
one
there's
strong
no-
cat. Go to the boat. I'll follow. Go.
I would like to go to the boat.
We start walking to the boat. He's like, "Oh my god! Oh, it's so
Roll a
heavy."
d20.
No, this is not good. Straight d20.
Mm-hmm.
8.
Okay. You fall out of the boat with the box on top of you.
Ow! Did it hurt?
I feel like there should have been some sort of modifier to that, but okay. I'm dead.
And you take 4 points of bludgeoning damage.
Jeez, that's a lot of damage.
Okay, leave the box.
Yeah, I don't know if the box is that important.
No. I drop
Or
my
you can
pack.
drop your crap.
He's in the water now. And
Okay,
so
I'm gonna. I drop my
going
backpack.
nuts.
I drop my backpack. I pull the box off of him and get him out of the.
Roll a d20.
What'd you say damage-wise?
4.
Yeah.
And you're a first level character, right?
18. 18.
Alright, so you're able to get the box off of him,
Uh huh.
and you're able to scurry to land.
I'm so
What
sorry.
is the torch?
I have the torch still in my hand.
So go get you got the torch?
Yeah, I got the torch.
Okay.
I drop my stuff, so maybe we could just get the lockbox. What do you think?
I get on land? How far? So where?
Can I drag the box to the land?
It's down in the water, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna go out. I'm gonna go back out and get the box. Okay.
I'm
I'll
gonna
be right
wait.
back.
Give me the torch first.
Okay. Here's the torch. I go out into the water and I
Alright,
go get the
roll
boat.
2d20,
2d20.
and you're rolling with disadvantage.
Oh, great.
Yeah. So you take the lower of the two then.
6.
Yeah, so somehow or another it's gotten itself nice and wedged into the dirt. You can actually see it starting to get buried in front of your eyes.
Forget the box.
I try to. Can I lockpick it?
You can with your thievery skills.
I don't know. I'm a sorcerer.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm asking what are your thievery skills instead of asking you what the actual. So your sleight of hand is a 0?
Yeah.
Yeah.
At least
And
my
your
sleight of hand
your
is
dexterity
plus
is a 0?
3.
Okay. Well, then you should lock.
It's in the water.
It's in the water.
No,
It's in the water.
I know.
I'm not.
Well, then I'm gonna try, man.
You know what? At this point, I'm already wet. I will try to pick the lock. Here, take this.
All right.
I will
Thanks.
try to pick the
What
lock.
are you gonna
I'll
pick
hold
it
the
with?
torch.
I don't know.
You gonna try and use one of the.
You have
the rocks
claws.
Or dart.
I could try to use a dart and like. Can I shimmy one of my claws in? I don't want to break my claw. I'm gonna try to use a couple of darts.
You want to give up with your claw?
Yeah,
That's
I'm
probably-
gonna try to use one of or a couple of the darts.
Okay.
At the very least, I lose like 2 darts from it. All right. What am I rolling?
Let's see your stats.
I don't. It's plus 3 for my sleight of hand.
Okay.
So am I rolling?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Sleight of hand.
Mm-hmm.
14.
You hear it click, but you can't tell if it did anything.
I try to open the box.
I use one of my hands to like.
It doesn't, and you can if you feel like roll a d20.
Straight.
Mm-hmm.
9.
So to you, it feels like the water's getting faster and more torturous right around that box.
It's not going to go well. Let's just go back to the boat and move on with our lives.
Can I go get my sack? Has my shiny stones in
Sure,
it.
you can go get your sack. But we are going back to the boat after that.
Okay. All right. I have to get back in that canoe to
No.
get my sack because I threw it off in that
Then
sack.
I'm going with you at that point.
Okay.
Because there are still people.
Okay. I go back into that canoe and get the sack.
Okay, you're getting your sack.
Yeah. Yes. And then I put it on and I get out of the canoe.
You're putting the.
The 30 pounds back.
I will carry the sack.
Yeah?
Because it is going to make you slow. And I
So
don't
you're
want
putting it in the canoe.
Okay, no, he's going to put it on the sack.
I will take the backpack and to keep him not slow.
So I like hand it like he's like outside of the canoe and I'm inside of the canoe. I pick it up in the canoe and like kind of hand it like to him.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
And you're taking the.
I'll take it for
And
now.
you're gonna carry it for now.
For now.
Okay.
And then we walk back.
Yes. We'll walk back to the boat.
Walk back.
What are the people doing as we walk back to the boat?
They're just staying outside of the light.
Alright. What do they look like? Are they orcish? Are they random?
So they're
Or do they have a unifying trait?
Yeah.
Is there anything of importance?
history checks.
History check? That's not good.
That's not good.
Well, it's 9.
9.
Below average.
Yeah, you can't tell.
Okay.
You can tell that they're staying away from the light. You can infer that the ceremonial torch has something to do with why they haven't attacked you or won't come any closer, at least.
Yes.
Can I try?
Yes, I figured that out.
Yeah.
My history sucks, but I get 18.
Okay, let's go.
History plus 2.
Right,
So
so
it's 30,
you,
20.
so you can tell that they're goblin echoes, and you can hear them whispering a little bit.
Goblin echoes.
Yes.
Goblin beeson.
So,
What is a goblin echo? Okay. It's okay. I have Google.
Yeah, you can just tell they're kind of goblin echoes, and so they're not real. They're kind of ethereal, but you still feel
Okay.
an ominous presence from them.
So like a ghost, like a goblin
kind
ghost.
of,
Huh.
but
Okay.
a little bit more menacing. 'Cause
Yeah, sure.
You know that they can actually do damage to you,
Yeah, sure.
as opposed to a ghost that's just gonna be spooky and maybe move things around. It
Yeah.
could actually attack and hurt you.
Spooky, scary
Sure.
skeletons.
Yeah. Okay. Well, let's get back in the boat. Let's get away from these fucking
Let's get back
crazy
in the boat.
people.
All right, so from the boat, you can tell on the left the water is narrower, but still more still.
Mm-hmm.
You can see several outcroppings of stone along the water, each containing broken stone and debris. And on the right, the path is wider, but the water looks rougher, and you see the stone walls on the right look damaged.
I think we go with the. Do we go with the easier path or the harder path?
Let's go the easy way.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Which
I'm going to drop
Which one's the easy way?
the left.
The
Probably.
question is
Yeah.
left or right?
Narrower, but so it's the question is: do we want to go narrower or wider? Do we want to go
Left or right?
simpler water or maybe harder water but more space to avoid?
You know, I'm reminded of a poem back in my old country. It went something like narrow is the way that no one goes, but wide is the way to death. Let's go the narrow way.
2 roads diverged in a yellow wood.
Yeah, that's the one. That's the one.
These are not woods.
Well, there's nature. There's water.
You know what? Okay, whatever. So would you like to go left or right?
Left.
The narrow?
A little narrow. Yeah.
All right. Which way has... Did I see any more torches anywhere?
There's just the one on the column and the two that you have, one in the boat, one in your hand.
Okay, we're going to put the one back in the boat.
Yeah.
So there's 2 in the boat and 1 on the column.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then we're going... I guess we're going to go left.
Yeah, we tell the pilot to go left. Caca! That way! Bitch!
And as soon as we're back on the boat and the torch is in the holder, I'm going to drop the bag. Not in the water.
I was going to say, where are you dropping the bag?
On the boat.
In
I
the-
wanted to keep it. I'm
Okay.
I'm not
I'm-
dealing with this anymore.
I'm gonna go through the 30 pounds. Can I do that and see if I can find any special items, or do you want to help me go through the backpack?
It's just
I'm gonna keep
detritus
an
to
eye
you.
on it.
You don't know what it is.
It's
It's
okay.
detritus. I mean, it looks like purple stuff
Purple stuff?
because you've got purple flame for light.
Huh.
So you don't know what you've got. It's just purple.
Maybe we just hold off on that until we're in a spot where we can take the time to
Look at it.
adequately look at
What
it.
about, can I cast my cantrip light?
You can.
Certainly try.
Because I have, I can cast the light cantrip as an Asimir feature.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I want to try that. What do I do?
You can tell that it's valuable to somebody, but you can't tell what it is to know what its worth is.
No, I just want to cast the light so I don't see just in purple, so I see like normal.
Yeah, you can tell. You can't tell what it is. You can tell it's something that would be valuable to somebody. It's shiny-ish.
Okay. Well, I'll just leave it.
But
in
you
the
don't know
boat,
if it's. You don't know if it's.
Yeah.
You don't know if it's. You don't know if it's caustic jewelry or something that's good.
Okay.
It's just it's heavy.
It's heavy. It's purple. You don't know.
And it's purplish.
Ish. Okay.
Because even though you cast light, there's still a purple tinge to it. So you can't tell
because
if
the torches are still lit.
Yeah, you can't tell if it's gold or iridescent or silver and iridescent or platinum and iridescent. It's got a purple sheen to it, and for all you know, it could be a rock. You can't tell.
Yeah. So, okay. Can I take my 2 shiny stones out of the backpack and put it in my belt pouch?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
And the rest of them you gave to him.
Yeah.
Okay. And you got. That means you have 6 regular shots.
I'm also gonna. Yeah, I'm just gonna grab I'm just gonna grab the flint and steel, the 7-day rations, the 3 pints of oil, and the gold.
Okay.
And put it in my sack or my belt pouch.
All right, you're gonna just move it from your knapsack.
Yeah, because I don't want to carry the 30 pounds, and I need something to hold
it.
So I'm just gonna try to move everything that I can into the belt pouch. I clearly can't carry a bedroll,
Yeah.
But some things.
Well, you're in a boat, so.
Yeah, sure. Okay.
And your knapsack has been waterproofed.
Oh, it has. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, it's like waxed leather.
Okay.
I mean, leather's waterproof and it's got
yeah.
wax on the seams, so
sure.
You're not really worried about it getting wet.
Okay, perfect. Well, then it's fine. It's fine where it is.
When we're back on the boat, are we moving?
Well, you said left. That's about as far as we've gotten so far.
Right. I'm going to shake off all the water on him.
Okay.
You know how pets do when they're wet and don't like it.
He's mad. Not only did we lose the lost box, he's so pissed.
Alright, so only half of it is mud.
I'm sorry, man.
But you
there was something nice in that box, I swear.
You don't know that.
But it could. I do know that, man. I have a feel for these things. It was locked. It was absorbing the water. Did you see that? It could have been Pandora's box.
Nice.
Okay.
You're on thin ice.
What's your intelligence?
Super tall. 14.
What's yours?
9.
Alright, so roll an intelligence check.
Oh, that's not bad.
7 total.
16.
Alright, so you're able to notice that there are some fishing traps right there at the mouth of the water.
Okay. Can we, do they look, well, I guess you can't really. At the mouth, when you say the mouth of the water, do you mean the mouth of the left?
Yeah, the mouth on the left.
Is there anything on the right?
Well, you're past that point. So just as you start to go, you see some traps.
I'm going to try to pull them up and see if there's some sort of food.
Food?
We'll see if there's
Fish.
anything in the trap.
Okay.
Yeah, fish. Cats eat fish.
Yes, they do. Alright, roll a perception check, both of you.
8. Plus -1, 7.
9 total.
Alright, roll a strength check for me, Josh.
4.
Oh Lord.
Alright, so you're able to keep the spear from impaling, thank you, impaling the canoe. You are not able to get it out, however.
Okay.
There are... I'm just going to call this the left side. And y'all are over here. And you notice that there are 5 shadows now on this side, just as you get around.
Which way are we going?
You're on the left side.
Yeah, but which way are we going? Up or down the river?
Now you're going that way.
Or the other way?
You're
Okay.
going that way.
Yeah.
Because this was right,
Yeah.
and this is left.
Yes.
So it's my right and my left.
Okay.
There you go.
Cool.
Because I'm the one that has to do several things at once.
You're good.
So you notice, because you'd already identified them before, that you now have 5. You don't think they're the same 5, but you see 5 goblin echoes. And
So does it apply that if he rolls
So-
off the table, we get to decide what he rolls?
I feel like no.
it did not fall off the
Because
table.
he's- yeah.
I'm the TM.
Doesn't have something with it.
So you feel 4 arrows, not arrows, spears sling by. Y'all, and you notice they've got rope on them that are being pulled back in. And the 5th one
It's the canoe.
actually hits the boat. And you can feel yourselves being pulled toward land.
Who's throwing the? Is it the spear? The
The echoes.
The echoes.
echoes?
They're bringing us.
And it's just
close.
stuck to the outside of the boat.
So okay.
So either went to their own side, or, I mean, we can always try to pull them off of the boat. You know?
Yes.
Can I cut the line with my claw?
You can try.
I'm trying to cut the
Yeah.
line.
Cut the line for sure.
I'm gonna try to cut the line.
You want to try to cut it, not pull the spear out?
No. Yeah. Try to
I'd
cut
rather
it.
cut the line because if the line is
It's on
cut,
a spear.
yeah. But if the line is cut, then they can't try to rethrow it. If I just pull the spear out, they're gonna pull it back and throw it again. You know?
Yeah.
So I'll try to cut the line
So
first, and if that doesn't
how are
work,
you going to get to the line? I guess is my question.
it's on the side of the canoe, right?
No, the spear is into the side of the canoe.
Yeah.
Oh,
So where's
it's
the line on
It's
the spear?
farther
On
out.
the back
You
of the
can't.
spear.
Can you not reach it?
Mm.
I
Okay.
know that's the question,
Yeah.
because you're a cat, and you're going to have to go precariously out on the ledge to try and get to the...
Yeah, I don't want to do that right now. I guess we try to pull the spear out first, and then cut the line after.
Yeah.
And
You gotta
if
try
it gets pulled
Pull it out
too,
or pull it towards you?
Yeah. I'm gonna. We're both gonna let's both grab the spear at the same time and pull
Yeah.
it out and then pull it towards us so you can just cut
Yeah.
the rope.
And you don't have a... Neither of you don't have a knife?
He has claws.
I've got claws. I mean,
I'm just curious.
we probably do
I
have a knife
I
in
have
one of these
I have
packs.
flint and steel
Oh,
in
that's not
my
what we want.
pack, but I have a whetstone. But
Mhm.
no,
No. I mean, I don't.
I don't have any.
Here, let me look at my pack real fast because I have an explorer's pack.
All right, well,
But
it's going to be a strength check to get it out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's gonna
Yeah.
do it, and I'm gonna help.
All right, Josh, want to give you a strength check?
just give me 1 second.
Sorry, it's
It's what?
ruining the flow of it.
It's okay.
Strength check, you said?
Mhm.
15 total.
All right, so you're able to get it out, but it plops in the water. And what are you doing?
Well,
Can I pick it up
nothing
out of the water?
Well, it's in the water now, so it's falling down towards the ground, and now you know the boat's no longer being pulled away.
I mean,
to shore.
I don't have any weapons at all. I can't do anything for him. Like,
No, you've got whatever weapons you had from the beginning. You just don't have any money.
Yeah.
Did you not have any weapons when you built your character?
no,
It's out again. Okay.
no, I didn't.
Okay.
I just assumed that we would gather. I mean, this is only my second. You know.
That's fine.
Yeah. No, you're good.
But you're a sorcerer,
I have
so
a
you're a
staff.
sorcerer, so
Yeah.
you can do things like mage hand.
Yeah.
cast spells.
Okay, well then, let's do a fireball.
You want to do a firebolt?
Sure.
What are you gonna firebolt?
One of the I'm gonna aim for one.
So
of the
it was one of these two
spears.
that actually. It was one of these two that actually hit you.
Yeah. Okay. Then I'll attack one of those two. I'll attack the one in the middle. So in case I could maybe hit one of them. So just a D20.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
No. Is that right for firebolt? Doesn't firebolt automatically hit?
I'm pretty sure it's an attack roll.
Yeah,
Spell
it is an
attack roll.
attack roll, but
And then
and I turned off my phone, so.
I'm pretty sure it's a spell attack roll, and then he gets a D10 of damage.
I kind of
Yeah,
assumed that we weren't going to be doing any fighting today because it's kind of. I mean, bad me.
Yeah. No.
I
on a one shot, you
didn't
can pretty
write a
much-
single spell
On,
down.
on a one shot, you can pretty much guarantee it's going to be more fighting
Than
Gotcha.
anything else.
and less story, more.
Is there a way to
combat.
just add spells real quick on here?
I didn't bring that one.
I don't know. Yeah, I guess. Maybe? I don't know. I don't know how to use that. I'm gonna be honest.
No, it's not on there. It's a separate app. I'll have to. I need to get.
Okay, it's fine.
Look,
I'll
on
just use
Saturday,
fire
on Saturday,
spells or
I'll
something.
fire up the old PC and I'll show you how to actually take that app,
Uh-huh.
download it, and upload it to a spreadsheet so that you've actually got a digital version that you can click on with all the spells and fun stuff. It's super cool.
Okay, awesome. Well,
it's for
I'll
before-
just do a fire or something.
Before Roll20 and before
Yeah.
Beyond D&D,
Mm-hmm.
after D3.5, which had anyway, it's some cool stuff.
That's great. So I'm gonna do a firebolt, I guess.
Roll a D8, subtract 1.
D8. This D8. No, that's
yeah, that's the D8.
This is the D8.
Yeah, that's the D8.
Okay. 5 minus 1, 4.
And 4. Alright, roll for initiative.
Both of us?
15.
That's cocked, but that's a 20. And plus 3, so 23.
Okay.
Wait, for proficient. Oh, no, I got plus 2, so that's 15, 17, sorry. It was proficiency bonus, right?
No, you add your dexterity one.
Oh.
And what's your character
No,
name?
never mind, that's 0. Sorry, that's 15. What?
What's your character's name?
Leoleth.
Okay. And top of the round. Josh, you're up first.
They are not on the boat, correct?
You can see them up here. They're kind of like on the ledge. This is around the corner.
Mm-hmm.
You still got a little rough waters ahead of you, but the bird's keeping the boat fairly stable.
I'm gonna let him focus on the boat. I'm going to. I guess we're attacking now, right?
Yeah.
Alright. I'm gonna take the sling and I'm gonna throw a stone.
Okay.
That's about all I can do.
It's got a +1 to hit and a +1 damage on your D4.
Alright.
Which one are you aiming at?
The one that's already been hit. I'm gonna
So
take
the yellow one.
Yeah. So that is. It's sling is dex, right? Or is it strength?
It's a D20 to hit,
Yeah, but it's
and
plus
then
dex or strength.
and then roll a D4 +1.
But I don't know if I hit yet.
Roll a D20.
Yeah.
What'd you get?
14.
So you hit.
Okay. Well, that's what I was trying to figure out. Is it plus dex or strength for the damage or for the hit?
It has to do with the character. That's not on you. It's on them. So you tell me you get 14 and a
Okay.
D4 +1.
Yeah, so then. So it doesn't add a modifier for damage, then.
Not on a sling.
Okay.
Maybe,
so then
if anything, it would be a strength modifier, but
that's 3 total then.
yeah. But no, it's just 14 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
with-
3 for
with
the damage total.
Okay. And now it's your turn.
Okay. I'm
does he fall down or does he disappear? He's still
you
there?
You can't tell. You can tell there's 5
Still
shadowy
there.
figures up there.
Okay, well I'm gonna attack that guy again.
You doing firebolt?
What are my options?
I don't know. My phone's still loading up. You
Yeah,
don't
just
have,
is there more? Just
I'm
off the
sorry, I
top,
don't have anything.
just off the top of your head. Like, what do you got?
I mean,
Nothing.
you've got fire. You can always do another firebolt.
You should have 1 cantrip and 2 spells.
1 cantrip and 2 spells. Like,
Is your phone on?
Yeah. What's the website?
Just type Google first level sorcerer spells, and while you figure that out, I'm going to get some water because I think Charlie wants some water. And y'all can talk amongst yourselves. So you are mic'd up.
All right.
Okay, so he said I have 1 cantrip, and then 2 first level spells.
Yeah, should have two first level spells.
So I'm just gonna do firebolt as my cantrip.
Yeah.
And then first level. Okay, here it is. Okay, so we got False Light, Feather Cloud, Silent Image, Sleep, Thunder Wave, Alter Self, Blindness, Deafness, Darkness, Detect Thoughts, Enhance Ability, Gust of Wind. Oh wait, no, it's over there. Okay, Thunder Wave. What's Thunder Wave? Oh, Magic Missile.
Magic missile is good because you don't have to like roll.
Okay, yeah, Magic Missile. What it just here. And then, what's False Life?
Adds like a D4 of temporary HP.
What's Expeditious Retreat?
I'm not sure. This is a problem.
What was that?
It's Christopher's phone.
Okay. So, yeah, okay. Magic Missile, and I'm gonna do Mage Armor. Or Jump? No, Mage Armor probably. Yeah. Okay, cool.
I'm very proud of myself.
Why? Oh my gosh! That's nice. How'd you do that? You got that one first, and then the D20.
Then I have the D12 second.
Oh, this D12?
Yeah.
This one? No. It's this one. No. Oh, I did have it right. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And then
The D4 is what I did, or the D8 rather is what I did.
just there we go.
That is not the. That worked. That's not the order I would have done that one.
Bro.
Nice. So,
Welcome back.
we're
Don't
taking.
Well, I got my first
or are
level
we still
spells.
You figure out your first level spells?
I did. I got Mage Armor and Magic Missile.
All right. Charlie's still out there somewhere.
Are we taking a break or are we?
Yeah, if y'all want to get some water,
Okay.
I'll let you get familiar with the your character, and let me find Charlie because he needs water. And
I'm gonna leave this in here. Be right back. Just gonna go to the bathroom.
yeah, you probably don't want to mic up for the bathroom. I did that once, and
boy. Good boy. Good boy, yeah. Oh, that's right. Oh, that's right. Oh, yeah. That's right. That's right. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Whole bag. There's more salsa. I didn't take it all. But I figured I'd get my own bowl, so I didn't double dip it. But I'll share the chips with you if you want.
Oh,
Yeah.
really? Nice.
Like I said, there's more salsa up there, so if you want some of your own salsa, you can grab that.
Yeah, I'll go get some.
And honestly, if you like to use the whole thing, it's not a very big one. I just want to leave some more salsa and get some of that one. No, you get lost. You're too adventurous. Setting up the. Hey, you gotta add as many items as you can until we get to the point where we've got very full eyes. And you know, honestly, even then, you wanna add until we've got enough eyes coming in that it's relevant, where one viewer doesn't actually matter anymore. That's what my crazy. Like, if they were averaging 100 viewers per stream, we're adding an extra viewer. I have enough money to grab that whole meeting. You want? I should. I'm very well out here.
I got a lot of candy from last night.
I was giving all my candy away, and I didn't do that very well.
Yeah, I didn't. I should.
I need to show you the stash of candy that I still have in Waze's office.
I should have been given handfuls. I was given like 2 pieces of
I was
person.
giving away 2 pieces with the cards and everything.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'm out of chocolate, almost out of the not chocolate.
I'm full up on everything. I had like 10
Did I
total
not bring
trick or
in my other
treaters.
computer bag?
Hmm?
Is the computer bag still out in the car?
We got the one.
What's this one?
There's
Oh,
one
there
down
it
there.
is. I thought it was in here.
Bring the trash can over here. Put it between
You've
us.
got food over there, buddy. Yes, you do.
I don't need that guy.
You've got your own food.
Dude, there was a There's a guy who spilled the trash from my, you know, like the.
I'm gonna go get that bowl.
Go get it. The trash people that like dump the trash in the front of the whatever. So he dumped some trash on accident on my brother's car.
On his car?
Yeah, on his car. I took a picture.
How does he accidentally dump it on the car?
Well, it wasn't like all of it. It was just the front.
Accidentally on the car.
So this is the guy.
Okay.
It was kind of the front of the like bumper, just a little bit.
Like the bag came open or something.
Yeah. So I went out and I gave him some fruit snacks and some water.
Some free snacks
Fruit snacks.
for dumping stuff on your brother's car.
Exactly.
Nice. Kind of got to reward him for a job well done.
Job well done.
That's nice.
He did it first try.
What?
We're just stacking dirt.
Yeah.
I mean, I did mine like second, but he did it first try.
And I put this in the middle of it.
Nice.
I'm gonna leave that because I need to roll. I'm gonna go grab that bowl. Can you go fast?
Okay.
Grab
Grab
the cheese.
Grab the queso. Just grab all the queso, please.
I don't think there's anybody else here.
There's not. But I was leaving it for him in case he wanted more salsa.
Well,
I didn't want to take it and double dip the salsa.
it's going to get tossed out in the morning.
It will. Alright, I'll grab the queso. I didn't get it because I don't eat cheese, but,
Yeah.
you know, personal problem. So I'll grab it for you.
I think it's too hot.
Oh well.
And we are broadcasting out front.
My bad. We need like a little, like hidden table over here for our snacks.
Mm-hmm. I don't think the hags need to be sitting. The snacks don't need to be hidden as much as the mic needs to not be too close.
Hmm. Gotcha.
Because that's where it sounds pretty bad. You hear you crunching and all that. So yeah, popcorn's not really the best idea either, but
No, probably not.
soft foods like hamburger, but
Yeah.
hamburger fills your mouth.
Yeah. Like beef jerky.
Beef jerky's generally okay.
Yeah.
Soup's okay. I got it.
Hey, Christopher, I don't think you set the stream to play out there.
Is it not playing?
I don't think so. Could be wrong, but I don't think it will. Yeah, I think you just got it to the point where all you gotta do is click it.
Do you want any of this queso?
No, I don't want any of the queso.
Okay, cool. I love this particular restaurant that we were eating.
That's what I mean. We need to change the name of the stream each time we do it.
Well, no, it's on the source.
We need to change, because I change it every time I go live. So we need, before we go live, we need to change to say that we're playing D&D and that we're streaming D&D.
No, when you change it, not sources.
We need to change, because I change it every time I go live.
Do it now.
So before we go live, we need to
There's Dia de las Muertes Dusco.
Dia de los Muertos.
Yeah, that one.
Well, that way it's like when you're.
I think that's 7 years of Spanish.
Look at this.
Nice, that's cool.
That way people outside know not to walk in because we're
There's like
recording.
10 of them around us.
Nice. I'll have to log in. I'm watching Overwatch League finals right now,
Yeah.
so I don't want to mess with that.
Oh, okay, sure.
On your phone?
Mm-hmm.
There's a cool Pokemon nearby.
Yeah. I'm gonna go turn on the TV. We're still kind of loud out there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Turn it down to like 2 to where it's got volume, but we don't hear it.
Well,
Or like 10.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's on like 50 right now.
It's a loud.
Johnny, go inside.
Trying to get a 3-star right here, right now.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, Daddy needs a 3-star Duskull.
So just an FYI, this door closing is really loud.
Mm-hmm.
So anybody watching at home, I apologize for slamming your ears.
That's why I try not to open and shut that door.
Or
I didn't know
that's
that.
probably why I kept leaving it open.
Okay.
So, Mr. Sorcerer,
Yes.
what did you decide you were gonna?
I got magic missile and mage armor. So
Okay.
I'm going to cast
Are you gonna cast mage armor on yourself?
yeah, mage armor and then yeah. Magic missile next turn.
Okay. And what does magic armor do for you?
Gives me magic armor.
And what does that do for you?
I don't know, I didn't look it up specifically.
It should increase your. It increases one of your saves. I'm not sure which one.
Mage armor becomes 13 plus its dexterity mod. The base AC becomes 13 plus its dexterity modifier.
So it gives you +3 to your AC. Pretty much.
Okay.
I don't know what that is.
How hard it is to hit you?
Okay, cool.
Alright, so you got your armor on.
Mm-hmm.
He hit me, didn't he?
So you've got another 1 flies over, 2 flies over, 3 flies over, the 4th one hits the boat, the 5th one flies over.
So you need
And so that does another 1 damage to the boat. Back to Josh.
Alright. How fast is the boat moving through this? Because we didn't move at all on the board. And I feel like if the boat is moving, we should be moving on the board.
That's very true. Like they're on land, aren't they? Or
Yeah.
they're on a boat.
I mean, they can chase us, but I feel like a boat's going to go faster. Even a canoe might go a little faster than your normal walking speed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe not a ton, but yeah. So I'm gonna, I guess, strength check to try to take the. Oh, I gotta destroy my pillar. But I'm gonna go ahead and strength check to try to take the thing out of the
Take the thing.
out of the boat. I.
Yep.
Get it.
Aye.
Get it.
I'm rolling.
Get a lit.
Oh, that's not good.
What'd you get? What'd you get?
Strength? Oh, that's better than I thought. 10.
Hell yeah.
Plus.
No, 10.
Just total.
It's 9 plus 1.
Sorry.
Okay.
We weak boys.
Alright, so you're able to get it out. Back to Josh. Or Knight.
No, I'm not.
Uh-huh.
Right back to him. Right?
You're at the top.
Oh, is it my action? Not my action to do that? Oh, it was. Okay.
Cool.
No, that was the response.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Then I'm gonna sling him again.
Number 4.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's 13.
13 to hit.
Or Yeah, 14 to hit.
Okay. Damage?
2. I'm rolling really poorly.
Yeah, it's alright.
It's okay.
I feel like I've been
And at this
the
point,
whole game.
I would like to say that at this point I've been around him long enough that my allergies are starting to flare a little bit.
Yeah. It's my fault.
Yeah, 100%.
So the
It's
cat
not
is-
the fact that I'm eating sitting a dog I'm allergic to, or that I'm eating salsa. It's not that at
So
all.
the cat is allergic to
To people, I'm allergic to humans or humanoids.
It's very true.
he thinks he's funny.
I am funny. You said it was funny,
It is funny.
but I'm gonna play in the
Anyway.
fact that I am allergic and have an allergic reaction right now.
Magic missile towards the same guy, and do I have anything that I can use as a?
You should have a level 1 spell.
No, I don't. Yeah, I just use the magic missile.
Huh?
Yeah. Okay.
Where's the remote, Christopher?
Nope, out there.
19 to hit, I think.
It hits. Roll a d8. -1.
Okay. D8. That looks like D8. Okay. 7, 6.
So you can see this one just kind of disappears.
Uh huh.
And at this point, Josh, the boat floats on past them.
Okay. Just we could just hit a pause till he goes.
Yeah.
Where did he go?
I think it was to go turn down the volume out there.
Oh, okay. I was playing with Charlie for the viewers back at home.
You're fighting with Charlie?
No, I was playing with Charlie.
Oh, yeah.
He's cute.
We should get him a costume to play.
That'd be cool.
Hmm.
So we I killed that last one. Good. And now we're
You should have
we're
heard it
past
out
them.
there. Did you-
I was turning it down at that point, I think.
So now you've started to float on past. And with the flicker of your torches, you can see on the walls, it's a mosaic, a mural, at least several centuries old. The art is primitive. And it's comprised of small flecks of stone that tell a story of when they've all seen. They tell a story when they're all seen together. It shows a group of orcs carrying Uras flame through the pedestal that you saw earlier. However, the orc figures are without Uras flame when they arrive. What the drawings are greeted with is a horrifying serpentine beast with a beak and several tendrils extending from its face.
Would I recognize the being?
Roll d20. Nature check.
Nature?
Mm-hmm.
It's good to do.
Ooh, it might be Cthulhu. 17 total.
Nice.
18 minus 1.
So you notice that it's some form of grick, a monstrous beast that can withstand heavy damage from non-magical sources. A successful check also lets us know that gricks have the ability to camouflage themselves near stones.
Oh, fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, good lord. What the fuck is that?
A root?
Dude, have you seen this before? Oh, I know what that is, yeah.
You need to see a picture of it?
Yeah, I got a picture.
Let me see what you got. Pretty much.
Dang. Okay. Alright.
So, you said that the orcs didn't have the flame when they arrived, right?
Yep.
So should we not have the flame from us?
No, I think they lose it.
And then see a wreck.
And then
Okay. So if we lose the flame, we're gonna die. Is what we're being told.
Basically, it's a warning. And we've experienced this warning firsthand, that the echoes stay in the dark.
Mm-hmm.
They're not friendly.
They're getting smarter though.
They are getting smarter.
They brought range this time.
Mm-hmm. So we're just traveling down the river.
Well, and as you travel down the river, you see the murals that kind of depict, several centuries worth of what's going on. And
I'm just whistling away, making light of the situation. Like, this is a joke.
What did you do before this?
I've done many trades. I've been an assassin.
Mm-hmm.
I've been a bookkeeper.
I feel like those are two very different sides of the same coin.
Some people, you could say that, yeah.
An assassin bookkeeper.
I've worked as a merchant. I've been a baker. I've been a politician.
Candlestick maker?
I have been a candlestick maker for a time.
Did you ever dress up as Batman?
But I've just traveled from job to job, just making ends meet and surviving where I can, cause I have a way of getting into trouble, so you gotta keep moving. Anyway, so yeah, I'm just having a grand old time whistling and just looking at and saying, "Oh wow, this is such a cool place. I love adventures, man. I'm gonna write this one down later. This is a cool one."
So, Knight, what spells do you have?
None.
None. And what are your first level spells?
Magic, missile, and mage armor.
You got 1 cantrip and 2 first level spells.
Yeah, my cantrip's firebolt.
Okay.
Can I cast mage armor?
Yep. And so the water starts to get a little rough there around you.
Mm-hmm.
The bird seems a little unfazed though.
I hold on tight to the bird, just like hug him, just like squeeze him tight,
And the bird's a little confused just why you're doing it, and it's trying to get away.
Okay, then I let go. Then I pet him like a dog.
It still looks at you like you're crazy, but continues to man the boat downstream.
What a gracious host.
Yeah.
Can I seduce the bird?
You need to calm down.
You can try. Roll a d20 with persuasion.
Heck yeah, man.
Isn't that what got us into this mess in the first place?
Yeah.
We wake up on another ship of some kind.
Maybe.
19.
So it's not saying no. But you can't tell if it's saying yes or not.
Okay.
Because it's got beady little bird eyes. But it's not looking at you as you're stupid as much as curious.
Nice. It likes me now. Alright, cool. Now I ignore it.
Okay. And you notice there's a slight jolt bump on the side of the boat.
Mm-hmm. What's the jolt? Can we investigate it?
Mm-hmm.
I'll let you take point on this one.
I didn't like that one.
Mm-hmm.
What'd you get?
I got a 5.
So
We're gonna die.
We're all gonna die.
we're not quite sure what it is.
It's the freaking Grick, man.
Can I take a glance, or is it too late?
Can you take what?
Can I take a glance, or is it too late?
We can look.
Invest?
Hmm?
What'd you get?
10.
You can't see anything, but you're probably in concurrence with him that it's probably a brick. You just don't know for sure because you can't see it.
Well, this is a nice run.
You're still floating by.
He's probably not attacking us because he can see the light above the water. So thank God we have that. But if not, we would be toast.
Yeah. We probably still might be toast later.
Well, we'll find out.
Sure. Indubitably. Don't actually know what that means.
Photosynthesis.
Photosynthesis.
It's like one of my unofficial catchphrases.
What's that?
Whenever somebody's like, I was just trying to use that word because, like, I don't exactly know what it means. I'm just trying to sound smart. I'm like, yeah, photosynthesis, man.
Nice.
I want to make a druid that's just like a botanist.
That's what?
That's just a botanist. Calls all the plants by their scientific names.
It's really technical.
Yeah.
Never leaves the alchemist lab.
Yeah. Like straight up. Just a botanist. That's all it is. Doesn't cast any spells or anything and just knows everything about plants.
Yeah.
The CSI.
What is that?
I don't know.
Those are 3 hits. We've gotten hit 3 times by this crick. I bet when it hits 5, we get into, we need to find some land.
Are we near enough to land? Or so what?
No, you're just watching the murals, and at this point they seem to be repeating.
Do we have the torches in the ship?
In the boat.
Yeah.
At the front and the stern.
And we have one in our hand and an extra one or whatever. No, we
One
just
in the
have
front,
2.
one in the back.
Okay.
I left the one.
Oh right, you did.
Kind of think it was a good idea.
Probably.
But
I don't know. Some weird murals going around, man.
I mean, we could try to take one of the torches
No.
and put it near the water and see if that does anything. As like a deterrent. You know?
We could try it.
I don't want to take both in
Case
fear
one
of
goes
dropping
out.
one yet.
Thankfully, we can relight it because we've already gotten it wet before.
Yes, that is true. I'm glad we can relight it,
Just in case the
even
thing
though it
jumps.
is wet.
I know, but like now we know we can relight it because if there is a grig down there.
Alright, so something
If
swipes
you-
up and misses you.
Do I have
torch.
mage armor on?
Mhm.
Yeah.
I'm gonna grab a torch and see if I can deter whatever it is.
I should probably
Which armor class?
choose like
Mine?
detect light
15.
or something. It's about to kill you.
Did you get healed earlier?
No.
What's your hit points?
5.
Go ahead and take 3 more.
Oh my god.
I don't know how I would have gotten healed earlier.
How does he get healed?
Somebody heals you?
Yeah.
We don't have a cleric. I can heal 1 hit point. 1
You better do it.
a day. Okay,
Ready to
fine.
do that.
I heal you for 1 hit point.
I don't know how we're gonna get out of this. We're just moving at normal speed.
We're just randomly getting attacked by a grig and we can't even see it. Can I do an investigation check to see where this is coming from?
It's in the water. You can
Can I cast magic missile in the water?
you can aim at it.
Okay, I aim at it and cast magic missile.
Okay. D8 minus 1.
D8 minus 1.
Mm-hmm.
Is that a hit?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Cool. Is it a 10?
Yeah.
Is that a 8?
No, you want the.
Where did it go?
Oh, it's over here. Three, 2.
and it swipes at you. At this point, the bird kind of goes into shallower lines.
The what?
The bird has you notice now that the bird has, well, this maneuvered it to where the water is a lot shallower, so you're not going as fast. But you can feel it's a little bit rougher.
Okay.
I mean, I'm gonna try to keep an eye on.
Just like shoot randomly. Just like you have rocks, shoot them.
Yeah, but I'm only gonna limited number. I'm gonna try to keep an eye on where the tentacles are, or wherever it's lashing at is coming out of the water, and just try to be wary and see if I can dodge something as it comes up.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's a thing I can do, but like that's about all I can try
What
to
skills do you have?
So ahead in the distance, you can see the same altar that you saw in the earlier stone mosaic. Nestled along the side of the river on the shore, it rests on a large stone platform several steps up, adorned with carved symbols of the orc symbol for hearth. The beach looks untouched, with no footprints to be seen, and several unlit ceremonial torches are on the platform with a central fire pit at the top of the altar.
We go.
Yeah, we gotta go.
We light the torches.
I'm gonna have to get wet for this one.
We just like kind of take off. Can we jump out of the boat and swim?
So you
That's
take,
probably not a smart idea.
I'm going
no.
to take a torch. You take a torch, and as soon as we're within, instead of
Like
shallower water,
we have shallower water. Are we in? Like, is it?
Can we walk in the water?
Yeah. Like, can I walk in the or run in the water? Kinda. Like, just like splash, splash, splash.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm going to take a torch. You're going to take a torch.
Yeah.
I'm gonna. Christopher, can you draw it out for us? Because this might be very important.
Yeah, so once you get to the... Are you erasing that for me?
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead and erase my numbers down there too.
Alright. I don't know.
And you got healed for 1 point?
Here you go. Sorry.
Pull these. Sorry. So you've got a dais.
Oh no! Can you draw out where we are?
About two.
Okay.
So you've got a dais with several steps up to an altar, and in the middle of the altar is a fire pit with ceremonial staffs like that all the way around it. The staffs are already there; they're just not lit.
Mm-hmm.
And you've got the shore over here, and y'all have just moored.
All right. I'm gonna take let's see. 5, 10, 15, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Okay.
Are you getting out of the boat?
Yeah, I'm gonna grab a torch. I'm gonna jump out onto the boat.
All right.
Do I see any of the?
And what are you doing while he does this?
I'm gonna stay in the boat.
You're gonna stay in.
No,
the
I'm
boat?
gonna stay right outside the boat. I'm gonna hop out the boat and stay right because I can shoot far away.
All right, which torch are you getting? The one in the back of the boat or the front of the boat?
He's getting the one in the front of the boat. I'm getting the one in the back of the boat.
So you're staying in the back of the boat?
No, I'm getting out of the boat.
So you're getting out of the boat. You're both getting out of the boat?
Oh wait, no, we can't take the second torch out of the boat
Why not?
because it was stuck earlier.
No, what?
No.
Yeah, what
The
you
bird,
said?
the bird just said no.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna stay in. Can I shoot beams if I'm or whatever if I'm still on the boat? Can I attack like to the island?
But what are you going to attack?
Nothing.
You're going to ready in action?
Yes.
Okay.
Do I see the echoes anywhere?
If I see any
Battle
echo,
between?
if I see any echo, I'm gonna shoot it. Basically.
What is it? Perception?
Mm-hmm.
18.
You don't see any echoes.
Okay. I'm gonna grab. I'm in the back, so I'm gonna go ahead and grab the back of the.
Are you going to tell him what you're doing, or are you just going to do it?
I'm just gonna do it.
No, just grab one of the torches and I'm staying in the boat.
Which one are you grabbing? The one on the back of the boat?
Yeah. 20.
Alright, you pick up the torch from the back of the boat
No, yeah, shit.
for the Birdman. He just takes off.
Alright.
Okay. So I'm
You
gonna
just
grab.
see, you just see him fly off.
So I'm gonna grab the other torch, and I'm going to get on land now.
Okay. So he's running, right? Josh, you're running?
I'm not dashing, but yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and use my movement speed to go.
And I'm gonna kind of stay close to him, but not. Yeah, just.
I'm going up to the top.
I'm gonna go as far as I can.
Like,
I don't know,
I'm gonna go up to the top
How
of
far
it.
can I go with 30 feet?
This,
You can either go 30 or 60, depending on if you're running
5,
or
10, 15,
walking.
20, 25, 30. You can
You
technically
can-
get here in 30.
Okay, because
You can-
my movement speed's only 30.
So you can run, which will make it 60.
Oh.
Yeah. If you want. I'm not doing that. I am, however, using my feline agility to move an extra 30 movement speed.
Okay.
So I am up there, and I'm gonna go ahead and
You're going 60?
Yeah.
I'm only going 30, and I'm gonna walk.
I'm gonna start lighting these torches.
Okay.
Then I also want to see if the pit in the middle has wood in it
You
Really?
can tell.
or something to burn.
Hold on, I gotta slow down. You're doing 30 feet, you're doing 60 feet, you're starting to light, and you're curious as to what's in the middle.
Yes.
And I need
What do you need?
a 50-cent piece.
I don't know what that is.
A coin.
Something says left or right.
Oh, yeah, I don't have a coin, but I got, Wait, no, I don't have a coin in there.
Don't worry about
Just flip my phone.
it. Don't worry about it.
Or you could just split a dice in half, like roll a 6, right? 1 through 3 is one side.
What's your armor?
Me?
Yeah.
I think it's like 13.
Land out.
Hang on. I'm pulling it up.
Well, you got mage armor on it, so it increases.
Yeah, spell DC, is that what it is?
No.
Mm-mm.
It's gonna be your AC.
It's your
Oh, I
armor
see.
class,
Armor class 13.
and then you got a plus to it. Was it plus 2?
Yeah, proficiency plus 2.
No. So your mage armor gives you a base of 13 plus your dexterity modifier.
Yes.
So it's
My dexterity modifier is plus 0.
okay. So you have 13 armor right now.
Wow. Mage armor does nothing. Great.
Actually, it's more because it rolled really well. You're hit with 2 points of damage.
So I'm down to.
And you see a grick come up out of the water,
Uh-huh.
and one of its tentacles has got you.
It has me.
Well, it popped you. So you basically you turn around and you see that you just got hit by a tentacle that's now retracting back. So,
I see.
and that's as it's retracting, you just lit the first of 4, and in the middle you can tell that it can be lit.
Okay.
We can either roll
What
initiative or you
species
can
is
tell
it?
me
What species
what happens
is it?
next.
What species is a Grick?
Which grick?
No, is a Grick is a Grick a dragon?
No.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna do.
You can roll an investigation, or you can talk to each other.
Can I seduce it?
You can try.
No, I'm just gonna attack it. Let's just fight.
I'm gonna keep lighting.
Are
And
you
I'm
going
gonna
to say anything, or
I'm gonna yell, hold it off.
hold the duff?
Hold it off.
Hold it off.
Yeah. Do you have any
All
weapons?
right, roll for initiative.
Yeah, kind of. But I also have like 1 HP.
Yeah, I mean, do you think I should do seducing?
You can try.
I don't think. Okay, fine, I'll try.
I mean, it can hurt a lot, but you can try.
what do you mean? It can hurt a lot.
Yeah, if
it
you
can
roll
hurt
poorly,
you.
it can hurt you a lot.
Because you're not attacking, and we're rolling for initiative now because y'all didn't say anything else.
Okay, I just didn't know how that worked.
I don't know how I'm supposed to talk to it.
You always
so-
see
You
the
don't have to
memes,
talk to-
right?
You can talk to him.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, then we'll just
You said
attack.
hold it off, so roll
Never
for
mind.
initiative.
Yeah, I didn't know what.
I didn't say how to hold it off. If you want to try to seduce it, go ahead.
No, let's not.
Roll
Let's
for
not.
initiative.
Yeah, roll for initiative.
10.
You're going first.
What did you roll?
A 1.
Oh,
Plus your dex. Plus 0, right?
Plus dex is 0.
Mm.
You gotta save me.
I'm trying.
Shoot, man.
it's your action.
I'm gonna light another torch. Here. Which one of these? How do I mark which ones are lit? Okay, so that one's lit. I'm gonna light. How many torches can I light?
It depends on how fast you're moving. Are you walking or are
5,
you?
10. Well, if I dash, that's my action,
Mm-hmm.
so I can't do much else.
Okay.
I'm gonna get them lit as fast as I can,
Okay.
but I don't know if I dash, will I be able to light torches?
How many had you lit before just now?
1. Or I lit 1 last round and I lit 1 this round.
Okay. And you're gonna try to light the second one?
I'm gonna try to light another one.
Third one. Go.
Yeah.
Did I die?
Mm-mm. But this one gets you.
Is it my turn or not?
He has me. In his
I'm trying to figure out how many of them I can light in
you-
one turn.
Well, you only did one action.
Because you won't tell me how many of these torches can I light
Well,
in one
It
turn.
depends on how fast you move.
So does that mean if the faster I move, the more I light,
Yeah.
or the slower? Then I'm gonna
If
use
you
my
just-
60 feet.
if you're going slower, then it's gonna take longer.
But if I dash, so how many? If I dash, how many would I be able to light? Answer that question
Well,
for
so
me.
if you dash, you'd be off too far. You can do 2 actions.
You can dash in a circle.
Okay.
You can move in a circle.
So you can do a movement and an action and an action, or an action and a movement.
Yeah. So I'm
So
moving.
you could light 1 or you could light 2.
But I've got to move to get to the point where I can light 2.
You're within 5 feet.
All right. Then I'll light 2 if I don't have to move for it.
Okay.
But it's just, I was trying to figure that out, and you were just moving on to the next guy. It's like, no, wait a minute. I'm trying to figure out what I can do.
I understand. It just goes kind of quick.
Well, that's why we do turn combat, is to slow it down to where I can figure out what I'm doing, and you're not telling me what I can do.
I'm asking what you're doing.
I'm trying to figure out what I can do. Okay, so now there are 3 lit,
There's 3 lit,
Awesome.
and that's, I think, all I can do right now.
and
So
as you're lighting the third one,
Yeah.
it hits you.
You can either run up and light the other 2, or you can...
Aren't I in a tangle?
No,
It's
you're not
tangles?
caught.
No,
You're
I'm not caught.
It's just hit you.
It just hit me. Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah, then I
And
like
you
the
could-
4th one.
And you could also, magic missile, firebolt it again.
Could I
You can
firebolt?
firebolt and magic missile it.
Can
Can
you?
I can?
Mm-hmm. You
How?
can do 2 actions at once.
Okay,
You
then
only get 1 action per turn, right?
Not at this point.
Okay.
Okay, sure. I do. Yeah, magic missile and.
I mean, I'm
Firebolt.
imagining that he's scared as shitless and he's gonna do
Yeah.
this.
Yeah, you're right. I kind of just like I'm freaking out. Yeah, hell yeah.
So,
All right, so 2 d20s,
No.
1 d20.
1d20, a d8. What'd you get?
3.
Okay.
It missed. They just
No,
veer off.
roll a d8, subtract 1.
D8, okay. The D8, no. I think that's D8. 7, 6.
It's
Just
just so
one
big
marker.
I can't miss it.
Well, magic missile, you don't roll to hit. Magic missile just
Magic
hits.
missile hits.
Oh, okay.
So, as it hits you,
Mm-hmm.
it's like you're in the middle of casting one spell,
Uh huh.
and so the firebolt just goes wild, and the magic missile hits,
Uh huh.
and it's still coming at you. You've got 1 torch left, and there's the fire pit in the middle that you can light.
I'm going to light the other torch and throw the last torch into the fire pit.
Awesome. So as you light the surrounding purple torches with Uros flame, the symbols of the altar begin to glow brightly. And as you set your torches onto the fire pit, it immediately changes color. An immediate change occurs at the center of the fire pit. Erupts a huge column of Uros flame. It grows brighter and brighter as it covers your body, but you are unharmed by the fire. When it washes over you, you feel restored.
I'm going to scream anyway.
More so, you feel alert and more connected to others. You can hear an unfamiliar voice. It is Urach, wishing you good fortune for the rest of your journey. You know, with Urach's blessing, you'll be able to help others like never before. So you now have Urach's grace. You are both completely restored to full health.
I never took my health down.
That doesn't restore the emotional damage that we've been through.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you've got Urach's grace.
What does it do? I want to know.
Let's see here. So, and as this happens, the Grick, basically just shirks away from the bright light and just goes back into the water, and you can almost feel like it's going. You can hear it swimming upstream.
Mm.
So,
retreating.
after this, you can set up camp.
Amazing powers.
And after reflecting on your day, you lie down for a well-earned night's sleep, and you watch the stars. Because you've noticed a little hole in the cavern that you can kind of relax under. And as you watch the stars, they begin to flicker, and every so often changes to a familiar, welcoming purple. And you feel like Urach is watching you, and you now receive 70 experience points.
Nice.
That's
70 each?
70 each for completing.
Okay. I don't know what that means.
I'm just putting it down. I don't know.
I've never done XP before.
No, XP is my favorite.
I prefer milestone personally, but it's whatever.
Cool. Did my Pokemon level up?
No.
Goodbye, little bird.
Goodbye. He left. Man, he was like, "Peace, I'm out of there." He was like leading us to the slaughter.
Yeah, he would have just flown away the entire time if we started dying. Like, he had nothing to fear.
Yeah.
Nothing to lose.
Like, why was he a pilot in the first place?
Like, why were you there? What
Like-
happened?
Add another 10 XP points to you for the goblin you killed.
Nice. Hell yeah.
That's why I don't like XP.
Oh, because you don't get it?
Because I don't get it. I did attack
damage it.
I attacked it.
Yeah.
But I don't get anything for it.
You didn't kill it.
No. And that's why, because that leads to, if someone starts kill sniping or kill hogging accidentally or whatever, that can lead to an unbalanced party.
Can we do share XP?
So
You can share your XP with
Like, can he get a percentage or something for
Well,
whatever
so-
it's not that like, oh, I want the XP. It's that I just don't like the fact that
So
if something were to happen,
So
we would
then
have
the
an
way that-
unbalanced.
Like, we both attack that one,
party,
so we should get
So the
both
way
of us
that's
like
right.
5 XP, right?
the way that works then is where to put it.
Because I got really frustrated with that in Pokemon, because you had to put like XP shares on everything.
Yeah, because it's just it. Yeah.
But like in Pokemon Sword and Shield, it's like
So
I have
what-
to take people out because I'm trying not to level
What we
them
would do
up.
is we would go 70. If there were more people, we'd keep adding 70s
Mhm.
Yeah.
and then divide that back out. But we're going to add another, what did I say, 10 for the...
Yeah, 10 for the. We can just split it in
A
2.
fourth of 50.
For
It's
the
actually 12. So it'd be 152 divided by 2.
Uh-huh.
So that's going to be
it would
76
be 76 apiece.
76 XP each.
Okay, cool.
And the 2 stones that you were able to get off with
Yeah.
are worth 50 each. So you have 100 gold pieces.
116.
And
He looks sober.
And
Like, I was counting that. You gave me a standard pack, buddy.
And just so you know, inside the
Yeah.
chest,
What was in it?
it was full of sinking stones.
What was sinking stones?
They're about the size of a plum.
Uh-huh.
They appear to be mundane, lightweight, precious stones while on dry land. However, when they're submerged in water or wet with any liquid, they reveal their true nature.
Uh-huh.
A whetstone instantly increases its weight to roughly 300 pounds apiece.
Oh, God.
They are often placed in hallowed grounds near bodies of water, damaging unsuspecting thieves and adventurers to a watery grave. And sinking stones are not cursed and may be released at any time.
I'm so glad I rolled that 18 and saved your life, buddy.
A person or beast
Holy
that swallows a sinking stone will almost certainly expire, suffering 2d6 internal bludgeoning damage per round until the stone is removed.
Ow.
So,
Why'd you do that?
what me?
Ow.
I'm just a facilitator.
Yeah, okay. Sure. Hide behind the rule book.
Pretty much.
That's why I like. So I like these because these are all just.
What is that book?
one-shots.
What is
It's
that?
Rolled and Told. So it's basically. I like it as a way to when we're doing the campaigns and I've got something set up that I want to do, and you decide to do something else.
Yeah.
Instead of redirecting my entire campaign around, I can just pull out one of these and. I mean, I'm manhandling go a little bit into the situation.
Yeah.
By dragging you and putting you in a boat, but
Yeah.
Honestly, this was the first
I
fighting
figured step one, you
experience.
kind of hold in the box.
This was the first fighting experience that I did. You know, this was really fun. I really liked the fight with the Grick. That was cool.
Yeah. If y'all were at a higher experience level, it could have been more fun.
Yeah.
I really could have killed you.
Yeah. No, you
Since-
easily could have killed me.
Since there's just two of you and you're both level 1.
Yeah.
So not something that I would normally.
It was more of a here's something that can happen in the game, but you're not really gonna fight the real version. Like, I mean, come on.
It was a very watered down Grick.
Yeah, for
It's
sure.
like the tutorial, you know?
Like a goblin-sized Greek.
Yeah.
It's still a big Grick, just.
No, yeah, but what,
But you-
his HP and
But it's
everything.
because you have the
Yeah.
torches.
Yeah, kind of kept him away.
And the torches are the ceremonial torches. That plays a huge difference in how this would have gone for you.
Yeah, sure.
So without the torches,
Those were a saving lifeline.
well,
You were like, let's get rid of the torches.
No, it wasn't.
these guys would have
I threw it
continued.
in the water.
These guys would have attacked.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sure. We would have been toast on the first little landing strip.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
just they're and the thing is they're bound by where they were. Those boats.
Uh-huh. Oh, they're bound by the boats?
Those were their boats.
Oh, and they died. And then now they're ghosts. Or echoes.
Echoes.
Yeah. Huh.
So.
It's crazy.
So we hope you folks at home had fun. I'm not sure which of my cameras here I'm talking to.
That was amazing. I love that.
Josh, tell them how they can find us.
So, as always, we are realtors, so if you have any real estate questions for the Dallas-Fort Worth area, or if you're looking to move around outside of that, you can still contact us and we can help get you in touch with the right person. I was trying to figure out which camera I was looking at. Figure out which person is right for you and can help you.
Look, the one above the.
That one can't see me, can it?
No, it can't.
Alright, it's the one there. I was looking at my alien guy, thinking that was the camera.
That's
not
me.
That's not it. But yeah, we can help get you in touch with the right person there. We'd be more than happy to. You can email either of the emails down in the description below. On top of that, if you're looking for more content, we have a Discord channel, which is now down in the description below.
Awesome.
Which should link you to our Discord where we send out notifications when we go live. I'm starting to add notifications when YouTube videos go live, or when they're scheduled to go live, which leads me to the next point, which next to that Discord link should be the YouTube channel link, which should take you directly there, where you can, after you've hit the follow button here, or the heart here, you can go over there and hit the bell. Make sure you turn notifications on that so you can get notified on YouTube itself when our videos come out. In the event our Discord is running a little slow or we don't quite send out the notification. From there, I think we're going to start adding our other socials like Instagram, TikTok, all of those things pretty soon, and we need to get your stuff online.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
So that's one thing that we need to
We
add.
could get that done this weekend.
Yep.
For sure.
We can take a look at that.
And when you game, what is your handle online?
I am camp_Bosch. That is me. You will probably see me in chat every so often moderating when we start getting that going.
Okay.
And from there, it'll be a simple click on my username at that point and follow it there. But if you're interested now, my streams should pop up on the recommended feed for this channel, as should anything Steven does,
Yes.
if he does,
Yeah.
or anything Christopher does.
Yeah, so mine should be showing up as Rectorship, I think,
That's
on
one
Twitch.
of them. I think you've got... No, I haven't. Never mind.
Yeah, I've got a bunch of them. So it should be showing up as Rectorship on Twitch. On Xbox, I can't even say it, so it's down in the comments, but it says 1969 at the end of it. And on PlayStations, I'm Crispy J, and actually, I think that's what I'm in on most of them.
So, yeah.
So yeah, feel free to follow us, and we are doing a seminar here in the next short period of time where we will tell you how to buy a new home and how to buy a new to you home. Both of those are going to be handy, helpful, especially for people around the area. I know I've talked to a couple of people in the last week that are interested in buying new homes that are new to them. And of course, we will be out at Sandrock Ranch this Thursday doing more footage of how David Weekly homes are being built and why you want to live out at Sandrock Ranch. So don't forget to tune into our YouTube channel there. You can also find me on Facebook as Christopher's Price is Right at KellerWilliamsCentral.com, and I know that's a very long name, but that way I don't get in trouble for, and that way you can find me because there's 10,000 million Christopher Prices, and so now if you type in Christopher's Price is Right, you should be able to find me. We do use the hashtag #FunWithMyRealtor, and if you haven't had a chance yet, find yourself a 3-story tall slide.
Yeah, because those are just lying around.
Yeah.
At a playground, wear your flannel or fuzzies or athletic wear. And
No one else has one of those, my guy.
Well, or come out to Sandrock Ranch and play with us.
I
There
mean,
you
you
go.
can be lame and like go down the 1-story slide 4 times,
Yeah,
but like
the
Yeah,
thing
you
is,
should
That's
go to
not
Sandrock
fun.
Ranch. You know,
You can build
they
that-
have this. What is it?
it's a 3. Well, there's a 2-story and a 3-story
Yeah.
slide.
you got the 2-story for the kids, you get the 3-story for the adults.
Yeah, it's an adult kid. It's an adult style kid slide. You know, it's
Yeah.
really cool. I've seen the TikToks.
I mean, to be fair, we both fit down it, so it can fit adults.
Yeah, so there you go.
Yeah, so far we've gone down at feet first, mostly. There was one where I kind of went down sideways for
Yeah.
half of it.
Yeah.
As much as I want to like dive down it, it's too curvy.
It's too curvy.
You know, if it were a straight line, I would totally do it.
Unless you got a helmet,
Yeah,
but I'm not putting on a helmet.
I might, but I still might not do it because I feel like that's how you break arms. You know.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I'm a little too old for.
I remember when I was a kid.
I would bounce back, but
I remember when I was
I'm
a kid,
still-
we had this slide, and there was 3 of us. Me, I think Josh and Scott, and
not me.
No, not you.
Not you, different guy.
It's whatever. Anyway, we would wrestle each other in this little place, and we would throw each other down the little slide and be like, "Oh no, you got me!" I was always the winner.
There you go.
Anyway,
I will try not to be
happy.
having an allergic reaction next time we meet, although
yeah, it's
I can't make
winter
any
time
promises because I'm going up to Sandrock on Thursday and again on Saturday, and I think you still
Yeah.
have Libby. So
I still have Libby. There's extenuating circumstances beyond my control.
I'm dying inside.
But we'll get that taken care
now.
of. We just have to
It's
force
not
some
fun.
Oliver down to Josh, but that's all I've got for today. Don't forget to follow Doc Danielson on Facebook.
January is the dryer fire month of the nation. Be prepared. You don't want a dryer fire in your home.
And I'm Christopher.price.940 on Facebook. And you know yours, Josh, or is it nice and simple?
It should be Josh Swaim Realtor
On Facebook.
on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok should all be the same.
Awesome. So
Might be Joshua. You might play around with that, but it should be one of those 3.
we'll put that in the links down
Yeah.
below. We're going to end up.
One of those 2.
We probably ought to put our link tree in there as well because I do want to get our
Honestly, we
contacts.
might make one big link tree for all of us here, and then just put that in the description down below.
Well, yeah, that needs to be. I mean, because we need.
That might be easy.
I mean, because I've got a Switch. I know Stefano's got a Switch.
Yeah,
You've got
I
a
have a
Switch,
Switch.
right? I don't know if Waze has a Switch.
No, he. I'm not gonna.
I know he's
I'm
got
not
an
gonna
Xbox.
say that on Twitch.
He's got an Xbox.
Yeah.
And you've got an Xbox.
I do.
And do you have a PlayStation also?
I actually had to sell my PlayStation. It's still in the household, but
Mhm.
yeah.
All right, so I've got the Xbox XS.
Yeah,
I
Series
got
X.
the Xbox.
Series X.
I got the One and the X, and
Yeah.
well,
I mean, I have access to the
I've got the
PS5.
360.
I have access to everything. I sold my Valve and my Oculus Quest 2. I'm probably gonna get the PSVR 2 and the PS5 Slim, but that's a little ways away.
Yeah, I can't get my hands on a PS5 yet.
No, I don't. You don't want it. You don't want it. You know, they downgraded it. You know,
Yeah.
you want the OG, and which you
Or
know.
or the next gen, which
Yeah, the next gen, which is what I'm probably.
they'll come
you
out
know.
with, and
It's
but
not
I-
that hard to get day one. It's really not. Just stay focused and stay.
Well, that's the problem. Is like
Get up at midnight. Go out to your GameStop or wherever you're gonna buy
No,
it.
I
at 1
had-
No,
a.m.
I had
PlayStation drops randomly, so literally you just have to be glued to the TV 24/7.
Yeah, I got the Twitch notification. I actually almost bought it 3 times, but either like the first 2 I had a client situation, so I was in Garland and Grand Prairie, and then I almost bought it, but then internet went down where I was at, so I'm like,
Okay,
oh
that's
geez, that's fun.
I got a note that they were gonna get them in stores,
Mhm.
like near me. So I went up at like 6 a.m. and hung out till 10 and got mine.
Yeah.
Got my
I-
5. And I was chilling.
So for me, it was just a matter of timing, because it's like I'd get the notification a day after.
I love
that's
the
on me.
PlayStation, but I use the Xbox more. I mean, let's
Yeah.
be real. Like,
Well, you play the Xbox and you can get your Game Pass paid for
yeah,
with experience points. So,
yeah, exactly. You know, it's just simple.
So,
Just simple. Community's better. You know.
no, and
I can agree with that. I won't get into that.
yeah, I got a gamer tag that's been grandfathered. I don't think it would otherwise pass.
Like, yeah, we'll talk about it off camera.
Yeah, that's as far as I could probably.
That's
We're not
fine.
gonna get into the console wars. Just know that we all have different sides of the console.
I play
wars.
everything, but I do have a preference.
I play everything I can get my hands on.
Oh, I mean, I've got an Alienware. I prefer PC when I can get the choice.
Yeah,
Yeah,
sure.
and
Like, let's be
my-
honest.
And
Yeah.
for me, my PCs have been a good standby. I just end up using them for work.
Yeah.
So for me, having a console that I can dedicate, I mean, there's no way I can do a CMA on my console.
Mm-hmm.
And I've got
You're just not trying hard enough.
no, I could do it.
I was telling you that you can use game engines for real estate now. Like,
no, that
you're
we're-
just not trying
that we're
enough.
going to explore.
My dad
because-
turned it one of the OG Xboxes at the height of it into a DVR.
Yeah.
I was like, why can't I play my Xbox?
Oh no, so that was my first Sega. I got a Sega Genesis CD.
Yeah.
Because I could play CDs with it.
Yeah.
Because we played the CD plus G. I don't know if anybody remembers those,
Sure.
but it's a CD with graphics, which basically means it's so you could put pictures that went with your music, kind of like really old YouTube videos.
So it's a slideshow.
Yeah.
Yes, it's a YouTube slideshow
It's
of your
just
music.
a slideshow with music.
Mhm.
Like you've got background noise to your slideshow.
Not video slideshow.
Yeah.
Anyway, well, thank y'all so much for tuning in, and y'all have a great,
Tuesday.
Yes, that's today. Tuesday.
And we will see you not next week, but the week after. And we will probably do a few more one-shots and actual board games throughout the rest of the year, so that we
I
can
brought a
manage.
board game today in case we wanted to do
Oh,
that
I brought
instead.
Exploding Kitten Zombies,
Oh, yeah. I remember
which,
that.
which is going to be fun.
That could be cool.
And so we may not actually be in the office. We may be doing some things virtually. Don't hesitate to tune in. We're going to have a lot of fun with it. And that's all I've got.
Yeah, that's all I got.
Okay.
All right.
Bye for now,
That's all
folks.
we got. See ya.
Catch y'all later.
Bye.
And we are